Warning. Warning. Main bay doors opening. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Stream will begin shortly.
And here we are. Yeehaw. Back to the channel. Got things opened up. And Ghostlands is, what's this? New mentions. New mentions, announcements. I better pay attention to that. What's this? Oh, Bone Dog. This is the biggest dev streamer hunt to date. Log in, score awesome bounties. That's May. There's Bone Dog right there. All right. All right. Announcements and more announcements. ER chest pains. Wow. Wow. I'm so far behind on announcements. I probably should paint this mech though. Wait, Havoc had a baby. Holy cow. Okay. And stream adverts. I don't really do any of those. I'm terrible. No marketing. All right. And my neck hurts when I look this way. Back into Ghostlands. There we go. And I will paint this since nobody else is in comms yet. So here we go. My eyeballs are itchy. Mech Lab. Camo spec. Let's go to the colors first. Wow. All these are like serious. Nothing really gets dark around here, does it? Everything's so metallic. I'm gonna go camo black, camo black, camo black. There we go. And now I don't like it at all. So that didn't work. It's just horrible. I just don't even like this pattern. So I'm going to go to patterns. All. How much is the franker? Gosh, it's so expensive. I don't even have enough MC to get some of these things. Buccaneer. Aren't there any that are open? No. Yeah, the polygon, there's a beauty. Unlock. So, okay, I could get the ghost bear. These are just bad. Wolf. That's not bad. Because it's black at least. Let's go back to colors, go to owned. No. That's not bad. Let's go to the main color. Ooh. Now we're talking lots of serious color here. That's kind of pink. That's shrieking pink. We go with the dark red. Nah. Obsidian black. And the dark red. Ooh, ooh, oh. And orange. Shrieking orange. What is that shape on there? It's just wild. I'm going to take this, though. It's a laser vomit. I'm going to give it some vomit on it. There we go. I don't mind that. I think maybe this secondary color, though, I could make it look more I'm on fire-ish. It's kind of an overlay, so I'm thinking, well, green's not the answer. I'm thinking that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, Mitch. 2 years. Holy cow. You're just racking up. No, it hasn't been 2 years. I've subscribed 24 months. Is that possible? Because I've only been streaming for... No, that's right. That is 2 years, because you started subscribing before I was streaming every day. Wow. And I thought, you know, I always thought of you as being a smarter cookie than that, but I'm really appreciative of it, even if it doesn't forebode, you know, a higher than average intelligence, maybe, to be throwing your money at this old guy, but I appreciate it. In fact, I just looked at my subscriber count and it was down to 3 yesterday. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and becoming the world's least known streamer. I don't know what color to paint this thing. I don't want it to be real obvious, but I want it to look cool. I'm just going to go with this. That kind of blends in, right? It's okay. It's kind of mean looking. I'll just try that. That'll help me. I'm sure that'll help me do well, right? Yeah, I'm going to make the changes. I've got a coworker who's smaller still. Smaller in, like, using their brain. Like, what do you mean? Like, they haven't subscribed to me, so they haven't gotten much. They haven't gotten smaller yet. They've got a way to go before they've hit rock bottom. All right, this is a new mech. This is, it's kind of a long range laser build. And I do like my lasers. I don't know why other people really, I mean, sometimes DACA can be nice, right? But I just don't feel like I do it. They have 21 followers. Oh, no, that I don't. Oh, followers. I've got 451 followers. When I tell people about my stream, I say I have a follower, and some of them get it, some of them don't. Well, what do they stream? Like, is there more niche game than Mechwarrior Online? I mean, this is a pretty small pond. And how long have they been doing it? And are they fun to watch? Like, what's their draw? Do they tell bad dad puns and stuff? Like maybe they're missing out on the punability factor, because that really catapults you to the top of the, billboards of the rankings. You still haven't gotten in and played this with me. Mitch, oh, I gotta tell you, this is not streamer money. This is money I've been saving for 5 or 6 years. That's like from Christmas gift money from Jennifer's folks over the years and stuff. I've just kind of kept a drawer and kept cash. They used to sometimes give us cash. They don't really give us anything anymore. However, that's not really fair, because Jennifer's mom kind of gives us a chunk of money off of our inheritance that we can get without having to pay taxes on it if it's under a certain amount. And she started doing that last year and the year before. And oh my gosh, it's so helpful, because we've just never made very much money. And this is like, it boosts things just enough to make a world of difference. In fact, we haven't even had to spend it all, so we've been able to save a lot of it. But I can't play anymore. I switched my computer to Linux. Yeah. What? Call of Duty. I don't really watch them. They're pretty low energy. Kind of like, oh no, oh my, I'm dead again. Eeyore. Is that it? Did I impersonate them correctly? Howdy, everybody. I don't know why you would switch it to Linux. Like, why? Really? Who cares? Linux, I mean, who cares? Maybe you just really enjoy, I genned my own operating system and I got to pick the things that go into it, and I got to watch it, make the build and then install, and maybe that's really fun for you. I know some people like that. Or maybe you're really into grep. You're trying to get a grep on life and you want to be able to grep this and grep that. That's great. But generally speaking, why have a computer if you can't run everything on it possibly that you could want to run? And really, pretty much that's Windows. Artillery strike online. And especially it is if you're talking about like gaming. Now, you're going to have more of your life if you're not gaming. So don't get me wrong. I think that's probably a really good decision. And I only play, a couple hours a day, if that. But, in fact, I could probably go to bed right now. Normally I'm not tired this early, but I'm kind of tired. Mm-hmm.
Heat level critical.
Oh no. Shut down, made a bad trade. I should not have done that. Oh, he only hurt my legs mostly though. I guess that's good, right? Just about ripped my leg off. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I was going to tell you. So I've been saving this money for years in my drawer to get either a drone with or a camera lens or something that, would really be useful. And I decided, since Jessica's going to be recording her album
Low signal Delta 5
this year, and I don't really have a great microphone. I've got some decent, a decent microphone. I'd really like to get just a really nice higher end main vocal mic. And they're on sale Black Friday times, so I'm thinking, maybe. So I started looking around, and by golly, the two mics that I'm most wanting,
Target destroyed.
are on sale. I found one of them. It's a Roswell Pro Audio Colaris. This is a Roswell Pro Audio Mini K47, which is modeled off of a $10,000 U87 tube mic. It uses the same capsule, but it uses a FET transistor circuit instead of a tube capsule, a tube amplifier circuit in it. But with the FET and the other electronics, they're able to give it a little bit of second order distortion at higher signal levels, which gives it just a little bit of that tube sound. And it's a great sounding little mic, but I don't think it's great for male vocals and stuff. I don't know how, and it's great on guitar. I don't like it too much on acoustic guitar because it's a little, I'm going to say jangly. It's got just a slight boost in the upper mids, and which sounds great on a voice. And on a guitar, on some guitars, it does sound great, and it helps them in the mix too, right? So there's a lot of good reason people like them on guitars, but I find it a little too jangly on guitars, so I wouldn't use it on acoustic guitars. That said, it probably sound great on a cello. It would sound great on a lot of instruments, but they're kind of a highly prized, vintage sounding standard mic of lore, right?
Target acquired.
And it was not all that expensive.
Target destroyed.
Ooh, I just killed that guy with 3 shots. Somebody else must have worked on him a little bit, I'm guessing.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Come on.
Target acquired. Artillery strike online.
We're going to kill you, buddy. Come on, Atlas. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. This is a beast. Did you guys get this Atlas? Oh, good. Thank you. Anyway, these mics are on sale. So
Need assistance.
they're about, one's $1,100 and one is $1,700. And or one's actually $1,600 or $1,500, and normally I'm kind of discounted to $1,250. So it's normally $1,250, but I found a place for Black Friday they'd give it to me for $1,100, and it's a Colaris Roswell Pro Audio Colaris mic, and it's modeled off a $20,000 Telefunken 251 vintage tube mic. And it has a lot of character, second order harmonics that warm it up and give it this really kind of cool sparkle to it. And Jessica is either going to sound amazing on it or she'll sound great, but not maybe as great. I don't know. Hard to know. 2 kills. I'll take that. And the other one is an Erland M1. Erland M1. Swedish mic, I think, like a Swedish meatball, and it's $1,600 or $1,700, and it's on sale 40% off for like $1,000 and change. And I don't know which one to get because they're completely different sounding. The Erland one is super pristine, wide open, ultra articulate. It's high frequency response. Most microphone studio condensers will go 20 to 22 or 20 to 20 flat and roll off beyond that and disappear pretty quickly. This thing goes 7, it's rolled down about 10 dB at 7 hertz, but right up there by the time it hits 15, and it goes up to 87K, relatively flat. And that isn't, you can't hear up there. Your dog can not even hear that high. But it's so quick to respond and articulate that it can respond up there that makes the upper, mids, and highs super clean and articulate and open and airy sounding. It's just plain old crazy. And I thought, well, I could never afford one of those because they're so expensive, and it's 40% off, 40% off, so it's $1,000. I have $1,000. So today I ordered 2 higher end studio condenser microphones, and they're going to be here probably within the week or next week, early next week, maybe this week. And then I'm going to have them for 2 or 3 weeks, and I can A/B them and record Jessica on them and record my voice on them, record some guitar on them. And maybe I might have some other people come in and sing on them so I can get a feel for that. Might take them over to a friend's studio where he's got some, what are they? Not Austrian audio OC818 match pair, and those are multi-pattern and software selectable pattern after the fact, so it records 2 capsules, front and back of the same mic in each one, and then you can in software later change the pickup pattern and the polar pattern of the mics, and those are cool too, but I don't need that. You can do that with the higher end Erland, but it's like on sale. It's normally $2,600. It's on sale for $1,600, and I don't really need multi pickup pattern mic. I'd rather have a stereo pair than have one multi pickup pattern mic in most cases, not always. And so anyway, I'm going to have these mics, and I'm going to get to play with them, and I'm going to get to choose one. And I'm going to send back the one that I can't. I'm going to keep the one I can't live without, and then I'll have a really nice high-end mic. Really excited about it. Been waiting for decades to get a nice high-end mic. A condenser with metal ribs. So wait, I've got a classic style mic that I want to see if it works. I need to figure out what connections to use it and make go for it. Oh, it's a condenser with metal ribs. Is it like the old? I need to go back up and read further back. It's pretty old. Wait, Lux. Much lighter system requirements. Just using it utility stuff for now. Jeffy Joe, you still play with Fishy? Hey, Jeffy Joe. Yeah, Fishy Ghost was on last week, and he might show up tonight. I'm not really sure. He was asking me last night if I was going to play. And I was playing Mechwarrior 5 with guys, and he could have come, but he didn't. And he wanted to play on Thanksgiving, and I said, and he Discord chatted me and said, are you playing? And I said, no, I'm going to be with family eating turkey. And they were disappointed because maybe it wasn't Thanksgiving. I think it was Thanksgiving weekend. So it might not have been actually on Thanksgiving. We had family, around. And so I had to disappoint him, and he'd said he'd gotten all his chores done for the day so he could play. So hopefully he'll show up tonight. I don't know why anybody else isn't here already. It's usually I've got a full deck dropping with me by now. Okay, so now send me a pic, Mitch. I'm waiting for this the Steam Deck. Oh, to be like a game. Is it a game console that Steam's coming out with? Is it like based on an NVIDIA GPU or something like that? Got a classic style mic that I want to see if it works. Need to figure out what connections use it and make a cable for it. Well, does it need phantom power? Would be the thing to find out. And what's the mic? Is it like one of the ones that has the big long? Well, you said it's got ribs. Is it? There's so many that are cool like that. I love the look of those. I think they're really fun. And some of them sound absolutely horrible. It's in your storage unit. Well, that doesn't help. You're not going to get anything done there. You know for sure it's a condenser mic? Yeah, it's based on the AMD. Okay. Can you send me a picture of it somewhere? Do you know where online? Is it an old Shure that has like the metal grill on it? Like a Nintendo Switch but a PC. Yeah. When does that come out, Mitch? Is it going to be able to run Windows? Like, will it have a cut down version of Windows on it? Like Windows Game or Windows Imagination? That's what they ought to call their gaming platform. Windows Imagination. Or they could call it Open Windows. Or Out the Window. Curtains for Windows. They could, supersede the Windows. I know. If you hack it, it could be broken window. Like an SM55-ish. Okay, yeah. Is it a Shure or is it a knockoff? But much older. But much older is like, but much. St. Silas, howdy. Hey, howdy, everybody. Omega Organ.
Hello.
Do. Mike Chen, Mixed Dragon. So if I keep my distance with this thing, I probably can do pretty well. The other ones I think are really cool are the ones that have a kind of a round ring, then they have springs going in and they're holding the capsule in the center, so it's shock mounted by springs, which is not really a great way to shock mount because springs transmit so much vibration anyway, but they look kind of really super old-fashioned and fun, kind of Flash Gordon-y 1950s, 60s, or 40s even look, really old. And I've thought it'd be fun to get like some kind of other mic that sounds really good and stick it in some kind of cool enclosure of my own design that looks rad or vintage or alien or something. But I haven't done it because, I've got other things to waste time on besides just that. So many things to waste time on. There's so many. The rotation is real. And I've just taken part of it.
Artillery
Looks
strike
more like you're
online.
leading the charge.
I really am.
Delta 3.
Hey, Ronan.
Hi.
Yeah, they're coming around. Echo.
I guess I'm getting a little heat on him.
Heat level critical.
Ouch. Somebody just hit me. Ow. Ow.
Spotted.
Now they're dropping arties on me. These are not nice people. They should die.
You're
I might
also
be-
being focused because you're the only one they can see.
I might be the only one that's going to kill them, too. I'm going to give them what they deserve. Meanwhile, our team keeps rotating. I guess I'm on the
Yes.
move. Crossing. Woo! I don't really want to go down.
There's another UAV overhead, just FYI. It's down.
Why do we go down into the valley, guys?
Oh shit, am I not in the light?
Did you just do the thing where, like, you get out into the match and realize you're in a different mech than you thought you were?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Nah.
did that.
I don't know, I'm just going with the flow.
I thought I was the only guy that did that.
Do you want to make a stand there?
Not here. Not now.
Lights, how's it looking over there? Looks like you're fighting, but you're not seeing that. Lights, any info you want to give us?
One job. They had one job.
I popped the UAV. Okay, if you got LRMs, now's a great time.
It's a good one. There's an archer over there, presumably LRMs.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Could swing around, catch those guys. Echo tree.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Target
Charlie.
acquired. Target destroyed.
Good kill in the oven.
Yeah, there's quite a few back here. If you want to get a pie,
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
hotel.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Oops, accidentally killed one.
Incoming
Oops.
missile.
Need assistance.
Yay!
Wow. So
Target
much for
destroyed.
assault mix.
Enemy forces at 75%.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Go on, pop up there
We're on
again,
the right
buddy.
side of the stage. I mean, whatever.
Trying to chip away at us. Stay frosty.
Target spotted.
Cyclops is a horrible mech.
Target spotted.
Lights, could you please help with that piranha?
Target spotted.
We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Hey,
And you
let's
know.
get on the piranha, dude. What the hell are you doing?
Right arm critical
trying.
damage. Left torso critical damage. Heat sink destroyed.
Only half of the enemy
Thank you.
remain.
Well done.
Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
The jaws of defeat are closing in around us.
Oh, we gotta watch out for those jaws of defeat now. Shoot.
Heat level critical. Heat sink destroyed.
Need help with this guy. Thank you. Thank you.
Right arm.
Oops, somebody killed me. 'Cause I was shut down. Shut down. I was shut down. I just try to find a pick online. If you can recognize it, I'd kind of be curious to see it. 501. I'll take that. I was in brawling, kind of, instead of keeping checking my distance. Ronan, this match is almost over. I think we're going to lose.
Enter target.
Respond.
Yep.
This is Clan Command. Respond.
Wait, he's blaming the Cyclops. Could be operator error. Maybe.
The
Well-
world may never know.
We'll never know. We'll never know. Drax could tell us. Right?
Yep.
Yep. And he'd probably be right. So anyway, Mitch, I'm really excited about trying these mics out. So excited. There's a Audio Test Kitchen is a website that lets you, I think it's Audio Test Kitchen. It's a website that lets you pick from hundreds of high-end and low-end microphones and then compare them and listen to the same recordings, all mic'd with that mic. Same vocals, same vocal take, everything. And so you can really hear the difference between different kinds of mics, ribbon mics and, $1,000 condensers and $200 condensers and $10,000 condensers and tube mics and everything. It's just, you just get to, it's like being in a candy store. And they're pretty accurate. It's not perfect, but it's perfect enough or good enough to know that, oh yeah, this mic is definitely better than that mic for what I'm looking for. So you could actually kind of preview them without showing up on site and trying to find a place that has all the mics you're interested in. Group made.
Alright, hold on a second. Tweaking Marauder build.
That's probably a good idea. Audio Test Kitchen. I need to get a good. I need to make a pop filter for this mic. In order to make what I want, I either have to sub it out to someone who knows Blender well, or I have to learn Blender well enough to do a kind of a complex rendering model, and I don't want to take the time to learn Blender very much. And I don't want to spend money on modeling it, having somebody model it. Oh, Drax is online. I'm going to invite him. He must be lurking. And
McFish is online.
where is McFish? There he is. Oh, he's deployed. I'll invite him. That'll teach him to show up online. Just kind of invite him. Is it wrong to invite? Yeah, I'm looking for you. Do I look? There it is. Is it wrong to invite someone behind their back? Is that wrong?
I mean, I don't think so, but
Okay. When I was youth pastoring, I used to gossip about kids behind their back to their friends, but I'd say nice things about them. So I knew that way it would get to them and they'd believe it because they heard it secondhand.
is it really gossip if it's positive? Because gossip generally has a negative connotation attached to it.
I like to shake things up.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm pretty subversive that way.
Yeah.
Call me irresponsible.
Okay. Alright, I guess it would help if I hit with the ready button, huh?
It's up to you. It's all about play style, really. I guess it would help if I hit the fire button, but I don't seem to do it very often.
Well, I gotta keep the stream, chugging right along, right?
Right, we got to stay in the groove.
I can't delay that.
Yeah, why aren't we dropping? We can't figure out how to. Oh, it's Ghostlands.
I don't know what I'm doing.
What's he doing? They're all too similar looking. Okay, all right, Mitch, fine. Why don't you just get in the car and go get it right now? No, you don't have to do that. What would be the opposite of gossip? Probably posig, maybe? Like swap the G and the P, make it posig. The opposite of gossip is to, I don't know, that's the thing is, in the, like in a grapevine, people say good things and bad things. You hear good things and bad things, so I just assume it's all gossip.
That's probably right. I'm just...
But I know what you mean. Normally it's a bad connotation thing. That's why I liked using it. There's this, oh, I heard it from, you know, and so it's probably true, even though it may not be. But
yeah.
I think the thing I was leveraging is that sometimes you can say things to people and they may not really believe that you believe it because you might just be saying it to them, right? But if you're saying it to somebody else and then it gets to them that you said it, there's this credibility that it imbues, I think. You kind of go away realizing, oh, that person must really think that, or they wouldn't say it to that other person.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean that there might not be other people just like me who take advantage of that same thing and tell lies to get them spread around. But
right, which is the normal thing that people think about when you talk about
yeah.
gossip.
But if you're telling lies that are nice, that's still not so terrible. Like you haven't really hurt their reputation a whole lot then. Howdy, everybody. But I didn't lie about them. So
I always get frustrated when people would rather go and tell somebody that they have a problem with me
rather than come to you.
Me about it.
Yeah.
Right, because if I don't know about it, and
then you can't do anything.
well, no way that I can, try and fix the situation or maybe clear something up.
Yeah. When I was on staff at a church up in, I won't say where it was. I was on staff at a church. And,
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, and the senior pastor, I was fairly, I'd been pastoring for several years, youth pastoring, and I was hired as an associate and youth and worship leader pastor. And I don't think I did everything right by any means. Of course, I don't think I ever figured that all out, and I also was the janitor, so I did all sorts of things, and the computer support guy, and the college and the young marrieds pastor, and it seemed like for the first year and a half that we were there, somebody would complain about something I said or didn't say, or the way I said something, or that I didn't do something that they expect that I should do, because everybody always has their own expectations about what you should or shouldn't do, regardless of what your actual job is. And they would tell, and they were hurt or they were upset, and they would tell the senior pastor, and the senior pastor then Monday morning would, it seemed like every week say, oh, well, you did something on Sunday that really, offended somebody, and you need
like a bunch of them are
you need to not do that anymore. I said, oh man, I'm terribly sorry. What did I do? He said, well, I can't really tell you. And I said, well, who was hurt or offended? And they said, well, that they came to me in confidence, so I can't really share that. I said, so I don't know what I did, and I don't know who I did it to, so I have no way to know how to not do it ever again. And it went on for a year and a half. It was ridiculous. And it was probably, the same group of people multiple times, right? And it was just kind of dumb. Hey, my cute daughter's here.
Target spotted.
Are you on camera? Get in there. Get in there. Say hi, wave. Gotta wave. What you doing? Are you gonna kill Mechs with me?
I wasn't going to.
Oh, did you want to? Desperately? Did you want to kill Mechs? Ow, I just walked into that. I'm getting shot. I don't want to hit this guy.
Target spotted.
Alright, I need to
just walk into the gunfire.
Well, there we go. I was trying to kill something here and I was having a bad time with it.
Target spotted.
Excuse me?
Pardon me.
Okay.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
You didn't tag me, it's all good.
No, I tried not to fire as that dark shape went in front of me.
Target spotted.
I'm right at maximum range on him. I don't think I'm going to really hurt him that much from
Marauder.
here. Oh, we got some rolling around behind us down there too, I think.
Target spotted.
No,
Are you going to go to
because
bed?
everybody else rotated around.
Wait a second.
Whoa. Why are you staring at me? Are you going to shoot me?
Well, turn around and look at the dots in the middle.
All right, fine. There are a lot of dots coming up the hill here. Come on,
Over
come
the
on, come on.
mini-map team.
Light armor critical damage.
Oh, you laid smoke in front of us.
They're really pushing.
Yeah, they are. I don't want to be the brunt of it.
Spotted.
Back up a little bit, Ronan, and let them come to us.
Artillery strike
Target
online.
spotted.
Except now you've got the one shot. Are they up there still? They gotta be. They would have gone down.
Couple of them.
Target spotted.
I'm pushing around. I'm going wide if you want to go tight.
I'm poking my nose.
They're not here yet. Keep coming.
You stay wide.
One guy.
I'll hug the wall.
Team.
Right arm.
Ouch, he took my arm. Take him down. He's pretty hurt.
Target spotted.
Got him.
Got him. One behind us.
Spotted.
Ah, that was a bad shot.
There's still one on our right.
There's two down here, and they're shooting at me. Careful.
Well, I don't have the...
One on the
range
left,
or
too.
motion to get him. There's one behind that tree in F5. Right there on that second step down. Oh, there he is. Bring a catapult.
Did you get him?
Not yet.
Got him in the back. It didn't kill him for some reason.
Target spotted.
Shut down. Wasn't paying attention.
Ugh.
Ow. Just got shot.
By some little guy in the back?
Oh.
He ran away.
You just zoomed off to the left. Oh, here he is. Got him.
Good.
It was the cicada.
Target spotted.
Well, I don't know where that catapult went, but there's
Somebody behind the shell
right
here.
there.
I'm trying not to hit too much. There, I got him.
Getting shot in the back.
You don't... Oh, he's behind a tree, so I can't shoot him wherever he is. I've got one behind me, too. He must be up top.
Oh, I shut down.
Did you kill him?
I killed him.
You got him? I was coming around to clean him off if you didn't.
I
Get him and you
down
got
to
him.
kill him, but I got him. Alright, so that catapult ran to our left. Or your front.
Yeah, I'm going to work around here and see if he's up. Is he up top, do you know?
I don't know.
Jessica, did you leave?
I lost sight of him. I'm behind you.
I think she left.
A little slower, but I'm there. I just got a KMDD on something.
There's Bravo over here. There's two here. I'm going to go for this guy.
Man, for only having 4 overall weapons, this Marauder 2 is really kicking butt.
Oh, I shut down, and he's shooting me with lurms.
Alright, I'm coming around the other side.
Incoming missile.
Everybody's shooting me now.
Yep, there we go.
My feet are all messed up.
Is it that hell spawn?
Yeah,
Who's doing most of the damage? Oh, I got a UAV right on top of me.
I'm going to come clear around so I can cool down.
They know I'm here, and I'm
Target
like at
destroyed.
2-touch.
Okay, I'm on your
so-
6 now.
That is a pretty decisive UAV they put up.
Oh, hey, back up a little so that one of us is in the circle. There we go.
Right leg critical down.
He's shooting my leg.
Incoming missile.
Got 5 shots left. My ace
Oh,
is
he's
20.
coming after me. I can't stop him.
Leg critical
Turning.
damage. Center torso.
Ah,
Oh,
I did some good
yeah.
damage to him. Man, I did 749 damage. And we're losing. I hate that. I hate when that happens. When we're so awesome, but it's not enough. Just not enough.
A lot of base on.
New target
Damage.
acquired. Fuel.
Got a light that's just
25%.
been sitting in the back the entire time, hasn't done anything.
What?
Enemy forces are halfway there.
Where's Drax here to call him out for us?
Right?
Did he get like 0 damage? Is he one of those guys? Is he the same guy?
Who knows?
We should start tracking all the other players so we can decide if they're good enough.
New target acquired.
I got over 700 damage done and damage taken. So
Nice.
I'm feeling pretty good.
We both did really well then. Did you get a kill? You got 1 kill, didn't at least?
Acquired.
I got at least 1 solo and 1 KMDD that I was paying attention enough to
Nice.
track. Okay, Sesame Links is
Yeah,
doing
we're awesome.
something.
Just comes down to we're awesome. I'm so glad we cleared that up. I know there was some confusion over the Comstar net.
Target destroyed.
Ooh, he got a kill.
Yeah, he did. Mango Jim. Okay, Mango. Yeah, he's cleaning up our work.
Yeah.
Good for
I
him.
think we did most of the damage on, especially
Yep,
that.
look at that.
Nova
That
cat.
guy's won too. We worked him hard.
Heck yeah!
Way to throw some mangoes there, Jim.
Awesome job. Wow. Well, I mean,
Great work,
between
guys.
the
Good
two of
match.
us, we did a lot of damage on.
Yeah,
those
we
two-
did.
Or those last 3 guys.
I got 2 kill, most damage dealt. 1 kill. No solo kills. 9 assists, so I was shooting lots of things. I shot all the things.
We got 3 killing blow, 1 solo kill, and 4 KMDD. 759 damage done.
Wow.
I got a couple of headshots last night in...
3 kills. Look at that. Mango Jim got our 3 kills. We should have got those other 3 kills. But look at that. He worked it. I mean, he got 735 also. You got 759. I got 749. That's a lot of damage just from us 3.
Yeah, we all did a lot of damage.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I just found this build. I was looking because I couldn't figure out how to build this mech. I went online and I looked and I found this. It's 2 heavy PPCs in the arm with a snub nose and an AC-20 center torso over the top of the cockpit.
For close work.
Yeah. Well, the heavy PPCs can reach out and touch somebody at 1,000 meters. But
Yeah.
the AC-20 and snub nose are like max 530 meters.
I wonder if Drax is eating or... He must be playing with Nutty Rat or Mittens. Oh, there's Mittens.
Where?
He's right below Drax. Maybe they're dropping together. Doo 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 doo.
Well, I don't have Drax on my list for some reason. Oh, no, I do. He's offline now.
It says online over here. That's fine. We're obviously probably... Maybe we're in lower tiers when they're not here, so we're doing better. This will be our moment to shine. Hey, Hellbringer, welcome. They probably are trying hard to not make bad life choices. That's correct. I should give them kudos for that. You're right. I shouldn't be giving them a hard time. They're trying to do something with their life.
There we go, I readied up. I forgot again. He's just playing by myself and just hitting the button and sitting here waiting.
Oh, right. I wouldn't... If I was just playing Mechwarrior by myself, I probably wouldn't play it. Even Mechwarrior Online. I just would get lonely. But you already are lonely, so it works for you, probably.
Right, hence the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, usually if I'm playing by myself, I have the TV going on in the background, or I've got Twitch or something running.
Oh. Still, it just feels more communal to be playing with people.
Agreed. Not Solaris.
I do pretty well in Solaris with this mech.
Yeah, well, you can go there.
I don't do well on Hibernal Rift very much, so let's go there. That'll be a bad idea.
Which is funny because that's like my favorite map. So
Really? I just seem to get
Hibernal
torn up on it a lot.
that and the Canyon, because they're basically just the winter and summer version of the two.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really like Canyon Network that much either. I like it better. I think it's harder to play now than it was, but I don't know.
Franken says he's too busy to play with us.
I feel like that's a made-up excuse. He has nothing else to do in his life other than to entertain us. I was only in the mech lab to sort out a few things, got too much other stuff to do, like not play with me. I understand. That could be an all-consuming quest right there. Avoid dropping with Dark Marauder. What did you do with your life? Well, at least I avoided dropping with Dark Marauder. It's a win. Mittens, fine if you got stuff to do. Don't let me give you a hard time. I mean, I'm going to give you a hard time, but don't take it seriously. I always wondered, does Mittens give gifts at Christmas, and are they mittens?
Or kittens.
Good evening, everyone.
Oh, mittens or kittens. You were going to say something. I need to shave. My beard is getting beardish instead of just whiskerish. Oh, Crazy Indian Joe. I'm surprised that PGI lets him have that name.
Right, especially in these times.
Especially. There was a building inspector that worked for our city, and they called him Indian Joe. That's what everybody referred to him as. And he was a Native American, but he also tried to get me to bribe him in order to pass an inspection once. I was not impressed. I didn't even know what it was until one of my friends who has a big excavation company said, oh yeah, he was waiting. He was kind of waiting for something, and I didn't know. I just figured he wanted me to change something that the other inspector had already told me would be fine, and he was telling me that it wouldn't be. And we were standing there. It was just a standoff. I was waiting, and he was waiting, and finally I said, okay, I'll tear it out. And then he said, okay, and left. And I found out later when I was telling that story to my friend, he said he was waiting for you to pay him a bribe. He does that all the time. I was like, oh, well, I wasn't going to pay him a bribe. I'm going to tear the wall out because I'm not going to mess with that.
Right. So, speaking of Native Americans, oh my gosh. Thanksgiving can be such a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Well, especially if you're a turkey, right?
So, to set this off, my wife is of Native American heritage.
Okay. What does it have to do with a turkey?
Oh, just hold on. It actually doesn't have anything to do with the turkey.
Okay, I was just double checking.
we're all sitting around the fire pit, and my mom decides... Wait, are
you camping or are you just outside? Do you have a fire pit outside?
No, it's a fire pit in the backyard. And my mom decides to tell a joke.
Uh-oh.
After which she turns to my wife and says, "No offense."
Oh, it was an Indian joke that...
Yes. Wow. Like, Mom, that was so incredibly offensive and rude and insensitive. Why? Like, if you have to turn to the person next to you and say no offense,
it's too late and you already screwed up.
You probably shouldn't have said it in the first place.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true in the case of blonde jokes, though. Is it? Or maybe even those are out of line now.
I think that depends on the blonde in question.
I see.
But in general, people are extremely sensitive about...
Yeah.
Not only are you using the right version of Native American, whatever that happens to be, but telling jokes like what my mom said, I'm not even going to repeat it. It's just...
Well, we got the lights on us down here. That's dandy.
Still? Thought they all left.
Nope, they're all down here on me.
Oh, and I have somebody with an LRM boat lighting me up. Oh, you're down there.
Yep, I'm down here in the frenzy where he just took off all my weapons. One little light.
I'm at the top of the hill.
Took him all of 5 seconds to take off all my weapons. Now he's just left me here to die.
Are you a stick now?
I am. I'm going to provide some armor. For a moment.
Fine. Vapor Eagle, stick your neck out. Or someone else is going to shoot at
Heat
me
level critical.
someplace. I can't leave the safety of the center of the
Heat
map.
level critical.
Keep getting shot from elsewhere.
Target destroyed. Heat level
Good kill.
critical.
But, so there was
Hellbringer, I didn't. Are you available to play now? You can come play with us. Absolutely.
that. Oh, you talking to Hellbringer?
Yeah, he's kind of hurt because all I was doing is talking about Frankenmittens. He felt a little left out.
Well, then he should speak up and say something.
He did. He said I was going to offer to play, but since there is a lack of interest in asking me, and all the focus is on Mittens, I'll just sit here and eat my soup instead. Hellbringer, you are welcome to drop. I just thought you were kind of out of commission for a while, a little bit.
I'm nervous. There's a supernova back there, pop-tarting with LRMs.
I don't have Mittens. Mittens dissed us. Mittens took off, said I've got greener pastures to take care of.
Destroyed.
What did you say? I was yakking and didn't really catch it.
Right torso critical.
There's a supernova in the back.
Oh.
There he is.
Oh, I feel like we're
It was-
losing.
He was pop-tarting with his LRMs.
Well, I'm a little upset, Hellbringer, that you're eating soup, but you haven't offered us any. Of course, it depends on the soup. Is it really good soup? Because then I'd be upset. If it's not really good soup, then I'm really thankful that you didn't offer any. Because then we'd be awkwardly like, oh, sure, but we'd have to eat it. That'd be terrible. I told my kids, you know, you're trying to always teach your kids table manners when they're young. And I remember telling them one time, I said, you know, if you ever go to somebody's house and they make something and you just don't think you're going to like it, you don't have to eat it. It's really important, though, that you at least try it, because they've made it for you, and it's rude to not try it. And if you really just don't think you can eat it, take a bite and say, you know, I've just never had anything quite like this before. And then that's still kind of like a compliment.
Oh, I shut down.
Oh, that's too bad.
And then they kept shooting me.
When I found this fridge and the cupboards are empty, this was going to be the store day today, but wasn't feeling good. Are you like sick or just tired? Or sick and tired?
Also, are you living in a camper?
Yeah, he lives in a camper. He bought some property out in the middle of, out in the right
Nowhere?
smack dab in the middle of nowhere. And he didn't have enough money to build. He wants to build a big pole barn kind of structure. And he didn't have the money to do all that, but he bought this old camper, and he's living in this old camper until he can build his pole barn. He's hoping to do this next summer. But his camper's old and decrepit, and it was leaking in the ceiling and draining water down inside, so he had to kind of fix that last month and a half ago or so, a month ago. Kind of patch the roof and try to keep the place from sinking on top of dry land. And then and what's interesting is he has a job. He has a job at this manufacturing kind of facility where it runs a giant press, right? It's like a forge. I can't remember if it's a forge or a press. And he makes these big parts. But he only works weekends because he gets better pay per hour, and he's wanting to get maybe a regular type of job that pays decently for during the week, right? But he hasn't been able to find one that fits the schedule. So he doesn't make a ton, but at least he gets better pay for the time he does work. But he's got to save up every penny to try to get this pole barn structure, and he wants to then pull the. Now, here's where it gets foggy for me. You're going to build the pole barn, and then you're going to put the trailer in there, so you don't have to worry about the roof. And then is the pole barn going to become a house, or are you going to build a small house next to the pole barn, and the pole barn will become just a big pole barn that you do other things in? I don't remember if you've even told me all those details. I might be making some of this up. And in fact, Hellbringer actually lives on a bicycle, so I don't really know anything. So you got a raise. It wasn't good soup. This came for 5 years. It's not even name brand. I'm so glad you didn't offer a soup. I appreciate that.
If that's
Thank you.
what you got, that's what you eat, right?
Yeah. I'm glad that he didn't, feel guilty after I was giving him a hard time about not offering it to us, and then we would have had to eat that. That would have been terrible. I feel bad enough for him having to eat it with, let alone myself having to eat it. We have some cheap soup, just in case, and it's really not very good. So I can get that.
Hey, I have a case of ramen and a 30 days family-sized supply of food, dried food.
I am not that kind of person, but when all this stuff started happening, I just told Jennifer, the economy's going to be weird. I think we should get some canned food and some pasta and some rice and, just have a few of those big plastic tubs and put stuff that won't go bad in them just in case. Because we have kids and stuff that they're adults, but, if everything goes crazy, it's nice to have at least a few weeks worth of food. So there I suddenly became that guy. It's pretty funny.
The CDC recommends that you have at least 8 days. It's either like 4 days or 8 days worth of food.
I think it was the
Dried
Beatles that
food.
recommended 8 days a week. I don't think it was the CDC.
Well, they recommend that you have an emergency supply of at least like a week's worth of food in case.
I think the Beatles wrote a song, isn't it? 8 days a week, I feed you. Yeah, it was the Beatles.
Sure.
Let me catch up to Ronan here. So you got a raise. I'm up to 19 an hour, and yeah, there isn't much around here for work. Sucks. So 19 an hour is not bad, but you only have like the weekends, right? On the side, making an overhang of the side to cover the camper for now. Then when I get further along, I'll pull the camper out and make that a small home. Oh, you'll make the side overhang a small home? I've got some cheap canned goods in the back of my food cupboard for emergencies. Bad part is that I've had that same stash for like 8 years. You need to rotate your foodstuffs. As a survivalist extraordinaire, I can't give you.
Told me you weren't.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. As an extraordinarily ill-prepared and uneducated survivalist, that's what I was trying to say. I would recommend you rotate your foodstuffs. So if they've been there for 8 years, that's what you're having tomorrow night, and you need to replace them with something that's newer.
I would recommend buying the food that you're going to replace it with before you go and eat the stuff you've got in your emergency stash. But
then you won't be motivated to actually replace it, right? Hunger motivates. So eat it, then go replace it.
Sure.
Yeah. Bad part is I've not had same stash for 8 years. Some of it was already old and expired when I got it. Okay, if it's really bad and not good, you may want to use it for fertilizer when you plant a garden in the spring. Canned food stay good for decades. Kinda. Yeah, kinda. Might not taste good. And plus some, yeah, okay. Yeah. I can't argue that because I've never sometimes, freezer stuff doesn't last as long as you want either. So dried really is a better way to go. So you could open the cans and let them dry out, then they'll last for a long time, right? Showing my expertise. How can you know so many songs, but your daughter knows so few? So I grew up, and these are songs that my sister used to listen to. The Beatles were kind of fresh when I was like 6 years old, right? My sister had one of their albums maybe when I was in middle school, elementary school. So I remembered them a little bit, and they were played for, a decade or two. They were like on the radio a lot. So I kind of recognize. And I did cheat the lyrics there, Mitch, right? It's not, I feed you. It's I love you 8 days a week. I love you. In case you weren't sure. But there's a lot of songs that I just would know from growing up. And Jessica just grew up and was mature within about 3 or 4 years of being born. So she just didn't have those formative years for music to sink in, I think is what it is. And she knows a lot of songs. She sings a lot of songs around the house. It's not like she doesn't know songs. She just doesn't know a lot of the pop songs. She doesn't listen to pop radio. And I can understand that. Like the pop songs of my era and even the year after, the decade after and the decade after, a lot of them were pretty good. A lot of songs today are not that great. There are some, but I feel like we've simplified our songs down to 2 or 3 super short catchphrases. And that's it. And I find that to be really sad because songs could be so much more. But it's all about packing as many or a few hooks into a song, and that's going to get airplay because people will like the hook. I tend to think that if it's a good song, people will like it anyway. But most of the people picking songs to go on the radio, they don't pick the songs themselves. They're picked by the marketing departments of the few remaining big labels. And they follow a formula for picking songs. I remember submitting a song to a service. It was like a group that how do I say that? They're like a go-between, a clearinghouse for composers, for movie makers and TV show makers to go to and say, I need a love song, in a style of the 50s, sung by a girl that's kind of bright and cheery, and I need a ballad sung by a guy that's down and blue, and it's got to be country western a little bit, but not too much, from the 80s, and then they will they're like matchmakers, right? And then they'll put them together, and they'll say, well, we've got these from our catalog of writers, and if the people like it, they'll sign them to maybe they'll pay them $1,000 to be on a TV show with that song or part of it, or $5,000. Or maybe it's for a national advertising campaign, and they might get $10,000 or $20,000 for that little 30-second of music. And oddly enough, the screeners for that service, I had submitted a song. They said, this is a great song, but it doesn't get to the chorus within 30 seconds, so we're going to reject it. And that's ridiculous, but they're unwilling to deviate from their formula because they've analyzed a bunch of top hits, and a good portion of the top hits get to the hook within 30 seconds of the chorus. And so they think, well, that's the way you get to be a top hit, is you get to the hook within 30 seconds. No. The way you get to be a top hit is to have a really good song with really good hooks in it and good lyrics. And if they come at 45 seconds, that's okay, because people will still like it. But they're not able to, delineate just a good song from the formula. They just have to do the formula. And it's even worse with big execs. They don't. Ooh, he just fired some things at me and they didn't even reach. I alphaed and shut down, and that was not pleasant, but I probably did some damage to him because he backed off. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't know.
I found you. I was busy typing in your chat.
What were you saying?
Didn't realize the round had started. No, that's the supernova from last game. I don't want to play with him anymore. Ow. Coach, they're picking on me.
What, are they shooting you? I'll come teach them a lesson. As long as they don't hurt me.
That's supernova in the back with all the ATMs and LRMs.
Is that mech back there dead? I don't know if did we kill the mech back there in the woods that we were shooting?
Yes. You may have to be.
All right, thanks. We should go kill some more then.
Something just passed me. I think he jump jetted in behind us. Saw it on the mini map. At the very least, there's a bunch on the ridge to our left. Oh. Hey, I found your brother. Oops, sorry, I just shot you in the back a little bit there.
Target spotted.
No, Lucas, don't do it. What are you?
New
You're in
target
New Zealand.
acquired.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Where'd the
New
hell Ringer
Zealand.
go?
Comes a panther. Come on up, Panther. I got a present for you. What are you in?
Me, Night Star.
Oh, a Night Star. Is that good? Is that a good mech?
It's decent, yeah. Oop. It's 2 AC-10s, 3 medium lasers, and an ERPPC. I hear... Okay. The blood ass with the jump jets behind me. I found you, Panther.
Hey, they're pushing back at us over here.
Okay, well, the Panther's dead.
Target spotted.
We got to move out of here, and I'm stuck in the boxes.
Right torso
I am too,
critical
sorry.
damage.
Kind of just...
I'm trying to retreat. You should come with me.
Okay.
We'll come around this other side where everybody else is and shoot it again.
I just realized that we're up in front. What about our blood asp over here? Trying
We
to
don't
fight
care
us?
because hey, Blood Ass, we're withdrawing to come around the other side. Come with us if you can. Over to Hotel... I don't know, what is this? Hotel 8,
7.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's fighting somebody there. I hope he can make it.
Yeah, well, he's gone now, so...
Right arm
He didn't
critical damage. Right arm destroyed.
Yep, I just lost my right arm.
Well,
Sotar
weapons are-
Kojak. My right arms offend me.
your arms are non-functional, right?
Oh, I just killed him. Yeah,
Watch
I got
that.
one arm still.
Well, I mean, like, your armaments are all in the torso.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm non-functional generally, yes.
Well, I didn't say you, I said your arm, but, you know.
No, but it was kind of accurate. I kind of, I should own up to it.
Haha. Hello?
There's a mech up here. Where is it? It's right here.
Right where? Are you on
Right
top?
here.
Acquired.
Oh, you went back up there, into the boxes.
Yep.
Yeah, I was shooting at that guy. He just seemed to like me more than you.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
Little catapult Lima.
Left torso critical damage.
Okay.
Left torso destroyed.
Lima's
Left
down.
arm destroyed. Center torso critical damage. Large laser.
Evan Jag is down.
Target
Thank
spotted.
you. You saved my bacon,
Destroyed.
and I love bacon.
Target
Vic draws next. Okay,
Heat
he's
level
down.
critical.
What do we got left? Oh, that was it.
Nobody.
Woohoo! Good job, guys.
We are victorious in battle.
$642 kills. 2 solo kills. Ooh.
I didn't do a whole lot of damage, but
You saved my life. I think that counts.
well, I assisted in saving your life. Apparently, I have 9 assists.
You saved my life.
Hellbringer, I kind of understand what what you were going through as far as the landscaping thing. One guy that I went through school with was a landscaper, and then my brother-in-law, before he got himself ousted out of the family, was also a landscaper. So, and he was living with us for a while.
Did 12 years doing landscaping for my uncle's business. Was way overworked. Did many 7-day week bits. Yeah, 7 days a week. When I was pastoring, it was always... I was working 70-hour weeks, and it was just brutal. I started bleeding in my bowel movements, and they were like, well, you should go to the doctor. not you should maybe not work so much.
Well, but the
Their
doctor's
answer
gonna
was,
turn
well,
and
we
tell
work
you-
that hard, so you should too, right?
Well, but the doctor's going to turn and tell you you need to stop working so hard.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. They didn't give us, like when my aunt was dying, they wouldn't give me time to go say goodbye to her. They said basically you can either go to her funeral or you can take time off to go say goodbye to her, but you can't do both.
Oh.
Kind of there. I mean, as a pastor who worked for pastors, some of them I would never work for again. Some of them would work for in a heartbeat. So they're just like everybody else, you know. There's some messed up ones and some good ones.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. It's like any job, like you said.
Yeah.
So I'm ready this time.
Okay, I'm gonna push the button over here and push the ready up, and I'm gonna lunch us.
Lunch us?
Lunch us. We've been lunched. There's a little Mexican food trailer down the street, and they make launches to go, and they're kind of like tostada plates, but they're called launches.
Yeah.
Ooh, Rubelet, it's my oasis.
You're right, Plane. That is not very...
It's not very compassionate. What's interesting is that it comes from, and this is very common, it came from the fact that they were not close to their own family. So they wouldn't have gone to their own family's funeral and taken time off to go say goodbye to them. They would have done one or the other themselves. So it was just a different kind of, filter that they looked at life through. Hellbringer, is that good night? Is that good night? Is that green nugget?
That's exactly what you thought it was.
I've got to make something else up. Goopy nougat. Good night, Hellbringer. Thanks for hanging out. And do drop with me sometime. Definitely.
I think he was talking to Planes.
Oh, plain and simple. Mitch is going? Oh, good night, all. Up above that. I missed that. Hellbringer, thanks for not leaving. That's what I meant to say. And Mitch, thanks for hanging out. And the resub. I'm a disappointment to myself on my own stream. We've got the Happy Sparkle genome, or gnome on our side. Oh, you're going to join us? Great. Yeah, log in. Assuming we survive this drop.
There's somebody on the other side. Oh, Major Payne is on the other team.
Oh, we should provide some... Oh, Dark Potatoes over there, too.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems online.
Command a warrior. Capture resources and wipe the surface clean of any enemy.
I think Sexy Spud would be a good name for a Mechwarrior. Instead of Stud, it'd be Spud.
Right.
I'm terrible. Look at this. Wait, I've never been in this. This is totally cool in here.
You've just never been to this part of this map.
No, look at this. What?
That's not... Yeah, you've just never been to this part of this map. It's always been, well, not always, but it's been there for a long time.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't remember that big
the
overhang
combat,
either.
The combat never comes over here, so nobody ever sees it.
We should just stay here and make them come here. Why do they waste a good thing like that clear over here where nobody attacks it? I remember, I think, coming around this little plateau thing here.
Artillery strike online.
Because usually
Maybe.
the spawns are
Or
further
maybe
off to the left.
maybe it's over in one of those other places. It seems like they've kind of dressed this map up a little bit over time, hasn't they?
Point Sigma is now controlled by the enemy.
Probably.
It wasn't like
I
a
would only really
full-
be aware of any changes over the last, year-ish?
Yeah.
Last 10 or 11 months. There goes Drax's new favorite mech. The fridge.
The refrigerator.
The ice ferret.
Oh, the ice ferret.
He called it an ice fridge, but I think if we just called it the fridge, it would be good too. right? Still kind of gets that across. Are you attacking Alpha there?
Yeah.
Target acquired.
I didn't hurt him much, but I was shooting at him.
Fast near Echo 7.
Here, Arctic Cheetah. Yes, please stand still.
Target spotted.
Trying to save our Shadow Cat.
Legged him.
Get some backup.
He had a bad day.
Roger. You got a couple back there, don't you?
Multiple heavies and assaults.
Guys, don't stay down in that crater. We're going to need you up here again soon. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I'm trying.
Kim, do you want to head back? I'll take care of that light.
I'm just hoping and praying that they don't decide to show up over the ridge in the G line.
A good start.
Target acquired.
Holding the resource point, warriors.
Where are you? Oh, all the way in the back? Is that you? No. Okay.
Heat level critical.
Oh, there you are. There's smoke under your feet.
I can't move for some reason. Something's stopping me. It was a mech.
Friendly, right behind you.
Yep.
Right arm.
Well, he
critical
kept me in the
damage.
thick of things, I guess.
Artillery strike activated.
You're a quarter of the way there. Do not let
I gave them an arty strike back just to be friendly.
Left arm.
Was that a oh yeah here?
Left arm destroyed.
You want to give
I'll
me
get
one, I'll give you one
That'll
too.
take some
Yep.
pressure off this. Looks like they're getting
Target
gamma.
spotted.
Okay. I'm not doing so hot. Doesn't help I'm getting hit so often I can't see what I'm doing.
Right arm
Ouch.
destroyed.
There's a Night Star and a Marauder coming up behind us.
Left torso critical damage.
Ouch.
Must only have one light
I
left.
fall down,
Oh,
Left torso critical.
and now I'm down here with a light.
Left torso
Getting shot by everything.
Laser destroyed.
I got 2 lights down here, or 1.
Destroyed.
I'm dead. Don't overheat.
I can't even keep him.
Hit that cooling pedal.
Ah,
Oh, actually, never mind. You're down far enough.
yeah. I was kind of stuck. Couldn't twist enough. My legs were kind of not going the right way, and I didn't have time to fix it.
Airstrike on
Did okay.
torso critical damage.
I did not.
Fuel at 25.
Oh, we're getting
Look at that.
hammered.
All of us died already.
Yeah,
I didn't
no.
realize we were getting so hammered. I thought we were doing pretty well there. Well,
They kind of pinched us in that valley there on that one capture
Artillery
point.
strike online.
We were getting hit from the end of the valley, and we're getting hit from the hills.
Hellbringer's
Stuck
in comms. Welcome, Hellbringer. Welcome.
Yes, I am. I made some bad life decisions.
I want to offer my condolences, and yet at the same time congratulate you.
But, oh my gosh, last night. Oh, hey, probably didn't tell you because I didn't talk to you again.
New target acquired.
That Mr. Ham guy that was in chat last night,
Mr.
I ended up
Ham,
playing
yes.
New target acquired.
I ended up playing a couple of matches in
On his
Mechwarrior online before I went to bed.
on his stream, was he streaming or just playing?
No, well, I don't know if he was streaming or not.
Because he's
I didn't
Mr. Ham
bother to
TTV, right?
look. Yeah, but he was playing same.
Left arm
In a,
critical damage.
I met him in a couple matches.
Yeah. Did he seem like a nice guy?
Machine gun ammo at 25%.
He didn't do a lot of talking.
Right
Oh.
arm destroyed.
Well, McFish is kind of like that too.
Machine gun destroyed.
Maybe he's a
He was
related
driving.
Torso destroyed.
Yeah, maybe.
related
He was
amphibian.
driving that Vulcan that he was talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
in chat.
What is this mech right here?
Champion.
This thing that I'm looking at on my stream?
It looks like it's gonna take off at any second.
Yeah, with the big jet engines. It's kind of like a
Yeah.
Ebon Jag
It's a
Marauder crossbreed. A champion, huh? It's cool looking.
They kind of suck because those arms
Yeah,
on
don't do anything.
Almost all of the versions have no hard points. So it's
So you can't
all
put
in the
anything in
left
them.
and right, left and right torso, and the center torso. That's it.
What are the arms good for then?
Shields, I guess.
I guess.
They do cover the entire torso from the left and right.
Okay. They're putting a lot of weight on though.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see if I can find Hellbringer in my list here. It's been a while. Are you in client?
Yep, and you're looking for Worm Skull.
Oh, see, I didn't remember that.
I didn't either. It's alright.
I'm going to be... It's hard to imagine this. I can't even get my head around it, but in January, end of January, I'll be 62 years old. It's kind of shocking.
I'm a little over half your age. I just turned 35 last week.
Okay, so you're... I mean, if I'd had kids sooner, you could have been my kid's age. We waited 10 years before we had kids, so my oldest is 30.
Yeah.
But they could have easily been 37, right?
Yeah. I was going to say, if Wormskull needs to ton up, but then I saw he's in an assault too, so never mind.
So...
I can't be higher.
Hellbringer, I noticed you put Wormskull over there with your name, which I think is a really smart move considering who you're trying to get to find you on the list, but I didn't even look that far when I was looking, so thanks for the heads up. I totally forgot.
Oh, he is on my list.
It's only going to get worse as I get older is what I'm trying to hint at, though. Like next year, I won't even remember either of you guys.
Yeah, Hellbringer is my main tag, but got sick of hearing everybody say kill the Hellbringer or target the Hellbringer, so I switched to my other tag.
Now they say kill the Wormskull.
There's a period there where there's nothing but Hellbringers on the field, so...
Oh. I've never been a big... I mean, I'm running one now, right? But I was never a big Hellbringer fan until McFish gave me this other build that I just really liked, and then I'm liking this one a lot too.
Yeah. All the other mech games, I love them. This game, I don't care for them that much.
Do you play Mech 5 also?
I have it, but I only got through half the campaign when it first came out, and I haven't played since.
Well, you should get the DLC because it makes it so much better. And you could probably pick up where you left off, I imagine.
You can. You can import your campaign.
I'm not looking to play that game solo anymore. The AI drives me crazy. I'd only play it with a group of people.
Well, I don't play it alone either, so I can't really speak to that. Because I feel like I would never win if I was playing it alone.
I was winning, but it was too much management. It became not fun at the higher stages of the game.
Too much management of the AI or of just the unit?
The AI, they're having to keep them back and basically put them in spots behind action that I knew that was going to take place, and then I'd leave them there and then kite the enemies back into them. Most of the time, if you just let them stay with you, they die quick and screw up and get in the way.
Right. Kind of like dropping with me.
Sure.
Yeah. Your job is to try to keep me alive, but it's difficult. That's harder than actually killing the enemy.
It's like being a bodyguard and your charge has absolutely no cares in the world.
Yep.
All you gotta do is stand behind the big dire wolf and you'll live.
But why would I do that when I could run out in front of everybody and run around? There's so much to see, so many things to do. My sister actually made me you guys have heard of Curious George books, right? The monkey that is always running off and doing things and everything turns into an adventure. And she made a Curious Bruce book for my 30th birthday. And basically it's me being Curious George all over town. So that's how I play Mechwarrior, kind of. Howdy, everybody. I wonder if Beeper 23 just goes backwards everywhere. Beep, 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 beep. That'd be kind of funny.
What?
You know how big dump trucks have backup beep tones? Mechs should have backup beeps, too.
It's the OSHA approved.
Yeah, OSHA approved Mechs. Yeah.
Actually, I like the idea of that. Maybe people would back up and let you
Maybe they'd
back out.
Yeah. They'd get out of the way.
Yeah.
Even if you had like a light on the back of your torso that would start flashing when you're trying to back up, that'd be handy.
A big sign that lit up that said profanities and get out of the way.
As an option, I hope.
Yeah, yeah. Because I wouldn't really want to turn those on.
You wouldn't need those preschool mechs hearing that on
No,
stream.
no, don't need my preschool mechs playing with that. Honestly, I'm the preschool mech most of the time.
Hey. We should turn left a little. Oh, I don't know. Meet up with the rest of the team, I guess.
Team? What?
Yeah.
Is the team going right? Because that's kind of where I went.
Yeah. Well, that's where the rest of the team is. We spawned as on the far left.
We should have went left. It's faster to the circle.
We already have a couple of lights over there, though. And I'd rather have...
I need range.
Right, and I'd rather have a bunch of friendlies around instead of just the 4 of us once we meet up with the enemy, because no doubt they've all balled up already. For the most part.
Alright.
I just noticed the red lightning in the sky for
What?
the first time.
Red lightning?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever noticed that.
It's in the clouds, high up in the air. The top of my cockpit is open, so I can see.
You might want to close that before the battle starts.
Yeah, you're probably right. I just need a little bit of ventilation, you know.
Just a little
enjoy
bit.
the fresh air before the battle starts, and I start cooking. Okay.
Nothing
I
like
do
a nice
not
cool
need
breeze on a battle eve.
Target spotted.
Right. Their ramp here. Oh, there it is. Oh, back up, back up. Okay. They're fighting on D6. That's my look. That's where I'm going.
Hello.
Target
spotted.
Hey,
We
Drax.
thought we were going to see you tonight.
Yeah.
Hear you tonight.
Yeah, I got caught up with trying to get in contact with my tutor and thinking I was going to get at least 5 minutes with him, but it looks like I got in contact too late, so I can't get to talk to him. But whatever.
I'm not sure what I heard. If it was cheater or cheetah.
Sounded like Cheetah.
are
No wonder he
probably
couldn't
both
catch him,
wrong.
right? Because he's so fast.
Tutor.
Hooter.
His
Okay.
Cheetah.
Tutor.
You mean a 6th century knight?
That's what he's thinking. Like a. He's thinking like a beam, you know, beam and plaster construction building.
Target spotted.
He was meeting his
No,
tutor in a tutor office.
You have to, like, we've got this as an off week for lectures and tutorials, but you can still do what's called a drop-in. And I was hoping to do that with my tutor today, but my email I sent him saying I'd like to bounce back, which means he didn't get the message, and now it looks like it's just too bloody late.
Guys, if you can push that stalker Delta over there and whoever else is back there.
He's not alone.
Most
He's
of
not
them.
alone.
How many of them are there over there? Because there's quite a few up here on top, too.
Between 4 and 6.
Oh, okay. Well, so we're split. We should push one side or the other.
That's too late. 'Cause we've got
I'm going to
like
move
6
over
on
and work,
D6.
help on D5, D6 then.
Oh god, you guys sound like you're organised.
No, I'm pretending.
The figment of your imagination.
Don't be misled.
Artillery strike online.
Nice.
Okay, well, I have no armor left, and I'm missing half my mech, so it was nice knowing you.
Target spotted.
I'm almost to you.
Nope, Brad, I overheated. And I'm still alive somehow.
We're going to need help up here at D6.
Target spotted.
Ah!
If you guys could push up behind them, that'd be great. I don't know how busy you are down there.
We're 0 and 4 right now.
Target spotted.
Oh, I fell off. Darn it. Didn't realize I was right on the edge here. That was bad planning. Bad planning.
You're just going to town on these guys. Worm Skull. All the DACA.
All the DACA, all the time.
Well, he's got 4 Ultra AC5s and 2 LVX5s.
Shoot. I wanted to help this guy. That's not going to happen.
Critical damage. Right arm destroyed.
Worm Skull right. Worm Skull behind you, Ish.
Need assistance. Target spotted.
Jeez.
Oh, it's the beginning of the end for me.
You're next there, Dark.
Yep. I'm deed. He's dead, Jim.
Target spotted.
Only 2 of us left.
I'm a protractor, not a Mechwarrior.
So I've actually gotten into watching this guy on YouTube who is a prospector in Canada.
Really?
Kind of interesting watching how
No, it's not the Gold Rush reality TV show.
No, it's just I forget what his name is. Dan Hurst or something like that.
Wow, they ripped us. 12 to zip.
Yeah, they did. He has several claims up in Canada, and he films his adventures, like walking around looking at his claims and finding where previous miners and prospectors have
Hey,
done.
Valen.
Dan Hurd, H-U-R-D, or Hurst?
Or Hurt. Dan Hurd, I think, actually. Let me go.
Phelan, come on over into comm so you can give Drax a hard time. Oh, wait. I didn't mean that. I don't know what I was thinking.
Do you have a spot for me at all?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we've got a fourth slot. Dan Hurd, H-U-R-D.
I even sent you like 2 invites already, but you were ignoring us earlier because of your, important Tudor architectural adventures.
I'll drop tonnage.
I can drop some too.
So I was summoned to give Drax a hard time.
Yeah, it was an accident. I didn't really mean to do that.
You don't... Why?
Because we all love you.
Because we love you.
Change the narrative.
You a hard time.
I'm the evil that is returned to you that you have put out into the world.
Oh, I hadn't looked at it that way.
But it's only been like a little bit of evil I put out into the world.
Well, see,
It's not a
I
whole
return
lot.
it to you,
Yeah, it's not a
and
whole
I
lot.
return it to you a little at a time. See.
Oh. There's a certain
But what
yin and
bothers me is
yang
everyone
about
calls
this.
for it. Like, literally everyone in this channel just called for it too.
Well, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, they like you so much that they have to call in a third party.
Yeah.
To insult you.
Because I don't want to insult him even. I believe in giving people a warm welcome, and if that means turning up the heat, that's the way to do it, I guess.
You're mistaking what Down Under's really like. Like, I
Yeah,
know it is got like a hot sort of center, but like...
A hot, chewy center.
I don't like it.
hot, chewy because everything's trying to eat you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously, I came across this shop today that had popcorn, and it wasn't just popcorn, it had like Snickers popcorn, Oreo popcorn, all these different kind of sour popcorn, like sours. I don't know if you know those sours.
Wow.
Those kind of like jelly.
It sounds like
I didn't get any.
It sounds like you're studying really hard.
No, I'm trying out my essay. I had to dip out to get something today. But
I see. I've
almost finished my major one, so I'm happy with that.
What's this essay about?
So I interviewed someone. I did a psychotherapy session with someone, and I had to write an essay about applying psychodynamic.
You promised me you would not use what we talked about in your paper.
No, I don't. I didn't have a session with you.
You didn't give my name?
No, you can't give your name. You can't do that.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you.
So you even change the name if you use one, which I don't. You just say
Dirk Marauder from Dark Marauder.
Yeah, that's right. And then I just have your Twitch address in the reference list so they can find you.
Right. Because they're gonna go like, this can't be possible. This guy can't be this messed up. I have to go check this reference out.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, I was interrupting again.
Well, anyway, I found this amazing popcorn, but now I'm like, I wish I wasn't trying to be good. I like the light, sweet, and salty popcorn. That's my favorite.
Oh, kettle corn?
I don't like a lot of.
That's kettle corn.
Kettles. Yeah. But I don't like. I've never liked a lot of butter. Like, you know, when you used to go to the cinema. I don't know. You remember this, Dark?
Oh, I know. It's just.
And they'd have copious amounts of butter and salt.
Butter comes out in like a syrup bottle.
Yeah, I think the pandemic single-handedly has done more to help the American diet by shutting down movie theaters across the country than anything else in human history because of that butter popcorn.
But it's so delicious.
Not really. It melts the popcorn. I hate it.
I eat it, but I don't like it. And then I want more. Yeah.
And I haven't gone to the cinema in ages.
Hellbringer, I do like those big, giant tins of terrible, stale popcorn because I like the cheese popcorn and I do like the caramel corn in it. I don't care about the regular popcorn. I usually let somebody else eat that.
I'm not a fan of cheese.
I don't mind it. Those things are pretty good. It's terrible.
Yeah, exactly. You just feel rotted in your gut after eating that stuff.
Plus, any liquidy anything tends to melt the popcorn, and I hate that.
Well,
I feel like
on the plus side, our theaters don't have it where it's horrible for the popcorn. It's actually stays pretty solid.
What?
Oh, that's good.
Where are your theaters?
Cool.
Mid California.
No, it's the same stuff I get up here. It just they drip it on there. It's like drawn butter for crab, and it's great if you're dipping crab in it, but dipping popcorn in it.
Playing with Father Bill.
Father Bill, on our side.
On the enemy team.
The other side.
Oh,
you're doomed.
Say your prayers, Father Bill. Say your prayers.
Father Bill.
We have Beeper 2-3 on our team now.
Ex-pastor, and a father fighting it out in
Mechwarrior. I'm a father and an ex-pastor. You could say I'm a father and a past pastor.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh! Somebody.
He's actually a really nice guy. Father Bill's actually a really lovely guy.
Yeah. Somebody just said something terrible.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Oh, that's really mean.
Weapons online.
Now other people are chipping in on the fucked upness.
Wow.
Sorry about my language. That was just really messed up.
Yeah, it is.
Unfortunately, people just can't help but be jerks sometimes.
Let's see, spamming, harassing language. All right, they've been reported.
Nice.
I was thinking about taking some Mechs.
There's just no reason for that kind of stuff. I mean, we actually had a conversation somewhat similar about that kind of thing earlier.
Was my name mentioned?
Yeah, we were.
No, your name wasn't. It was my mother.
I'm so surprised.
Not this time.
So surprised.
Not this time.
I mean, given the conversation before, I'm really surprised. Thank you. That's so nice.
My mother told a very racist joke against Native Americans, of which my wife has Native American heritage, and my mom turns to my wife and says, "No offense." After telling the joke.
After being very offensive.
Like, what the heck?
It's a lot like, you know, when people just tell Dark Marauder jokes and then they realize I'm right there.
Well, most of the time it's on purpose.
Yeah.
Who's Dark Marauder again?
Some guy.
I'm sure he won't be offended.
I mean, like, I would give it to her if, like, your wife was okay with that kind of humor. Fine. Well,
Definitely not. It's
but if they're not, then
it's something that my wife has been told all her life. Well, you're not really Native American. You know, completely just discrediting and disregarding her heritage altogether.
Target spotted.
And while I'm not
I don't know if I'm really shooting at something anymore. I guess I'm shooting at a antenna. I thought it was a mech. That's dumb.
Things happen. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's time for a Dark Marauder joke.
Oh, it's always time for a Dark Marauder.
What percentage of Native American is she?
Can't recall exactly. It's
Artillery strike online.
on the cusp of actually allowing her into the tribe as an official member.
So they do allow her, not quite.
Acquired.
Well, she could have been allowed into the tribe if her father had actually done something about it, her biological father. But he never did, so...
Yeah.
Oop. Somebody saw me. Keep forgetting how fragile this rifleman is.
Destroyed. Heat sink.
Kind of like Drax's rifleman when he plays Mechwarrior 5.
or any mech, really.
Well, this is a Rifleman 2C, but yeah.
Target spotted.
It doesn't matter what he's in. He crashes them all. He's very expensive.
He's expensive.
It was the mad cat over here, guys.
Target
Nah,
spotted.
it's too up there, man. We're too light for that. Seriously, we're too light.
Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
Target spotted.
I just watched somebody get killed in a ragdoll and slide across the entire aisle.
Alright, one's dropping that. We can take the other one. Let's charge him.
Target spotted.
Oh, did I leg him? I legged him! Yay! Kill it with fire!
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Actually, there's two up there now, man. Don't push this.
Target spotted.
Center torso critical
Ow.
damage. Heat level.
There's one
critical.
behind him.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I'm dead.
I only got 2 kills, he said.
I was hoping for 4. I mean, there was 2 nice ones lined up for it, but
Missile.
Gas got me in the end.
I got no kills.
Roost just got face planted.
Yeah, Roost was with me.
New target acquired.
I think he was asking for it with that Marvin Martian hat.
New target
Does kind of do it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like I gotta shoot him. There's no way around it.
Spotted.
So be careful, D5, there's a
target destroyed.
Spotted.
mad cat and something else up there.
Thanks.
D5.
Good kill.
I just killed the Mad Cat.
Target spotted.
Kilo. Warhammer.
Target spotted.
Right torso destroyed.
Come on, man. Get it.
Arm
Wow.
Destroyed.
Leave me get in the fight.
Destroyed. SRM destroyed. Heat sink.
Who are you
destroyed.
yelling at?
Beeper, like he was just...
New target acquired.
Is that Piranha back again?
No!
Was that Hellbringer?
Was it supposed to go out like that?
It's never supposed to go that way.
I was supposed to kill the rest of the team.
That's what you should have done. That's what we
I
were
was
hoping
on
you
my
were
way
going to
to.
do.
I was flanking around. I took 3 and was working on the
I
other
thought you
team.
had it.
Target
got greedy and alerted my presence to too many of them.
Yeah, come on, I did on the other side.
You weren't wearing a Marvin Martian hat, were you? Because that's usually a bad move.
Marvin the Martian hat. You mean the
full of brush cap.
Ramis was the mad cat. Oh, Ramis was the mad cat. Bugger. I was dropping with him earlier today.
Well, the last couple of people that are up are pretty messed up. They laid into all three of them pretty good.
Well, our Mad Dog is...
Oh, Lima's down.
Shoot for anything. Come on!
Get him.
He's CT, just shoot him!
This is half the entertainment.
Thanks for the drop, guys.
Having Drax here is listening to him whine as people play.
I do now want to commit evil in the world to these players. I'm sorry, Phelan, I just do.
You rang. Evil is here.
Evil is here. And suddenly, evil appeared.
The frame is getting up. Should have taken him out.
Well, that's unfortunate. I thought we might have been able to win that, but it did not go that way.
Still, our lance was decent. We did well.
I kind of got taken off the table too soon.
Does anybody need tonnage?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
I'm okay. I got a stalker build I wanted to try, but it's all good. It's not like
I can drop down and take a stalker.
What are you in now?
Direwolf.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wouldn't mind trying it. I just I thought I might try it for the event, but I'm not going to do well in it.
Joint effort. Welcome to the stream, Ladybug X3. Lily Tough.
Where's my stalker?
If you need more, I'll go down more.
Caxips.
No, that's
Caxips. Welcome. Oh, 5 Day. Hey, 5 Day. I think is 5 Day a bot or is 5 Day real? I can't remember. Can't remember who anybody is.
He's been here a couple of times.
I think he's been here a couple of times. So he must be real because a bot would show up over and over again, right? Unless the bot had good taste.
He's spoken before. Well,
that's right.
You know,
yeah, 5 days, right? That's right. He's real.
Yep.
Congratulations, 5 Day. You're real. Come to Ghostlands where we validate your existence.
Small streamers DC server.
Small streamers DC server.
It's the name of what somebody in
that's probably a data bot picking up data about things. There's like a list of 300 bots, and it would just take forever to ban them all.
And more importantly, work.
What do you mean work?
You mean it would take
Oh, more work. Yes, it would take
effort.
Way too long and way too much effort. Work. I'm just not familiar with using the word work in the common sentence, Drax, so I didn't understand you.
If we're talking about mechanics, effort and work are technically the same thing.
I'm just talking about Dark doing anything on
anything. Yeah, it's doing anything.
I started making clips.
Drax.
I started making clips.
Yeah,
I'm stating facts.
They don't do anything.
He affirms them. I'm the
why
one.
Why you have to be negative for? You can't just tell Dark Marauder that he's having a good stream and leave it at that. No, you got to be negative.
Stream struggling.
Dark having a good stream.
Dark is playing with his deck.
Oh, I like this. What is this?
Thank you. Thank you.
I like it.
So are you confirming it's new?
It needs to go slower.
Yeah. I went way too fast.
I don't have any control. I don't have any control over it. It's like a template thing you have to do. I could maybe render it. No, I can't. I could re-render it out maybe in. Well, there's it comes at 30 frames per second, or
can't you
24.
just click the slow motion button?
I don't have a slow motion, but I could pull it into DaVinci Resolve and I could slow it down and add frames in between it with, they have you guys probably don't know what Twixel is, but they have a liquid motion basically that builds in between frames, right? Interprets new frame information and makes new frames. But that would require work and effort.
Oh,
so it's not going to happen.
Not that again.
It's not going to happen.
And we know Drax just is waiting for you to say that so he can try and make fun of you.
Yeah.
Drax!
Wow. I feel like I'm unsafe in my own stream suddenly.
You are.
Jeez, Doc, you're having a great stream.
I thought this was a safe space, at least for me.
It's just, I have a good time in your stream, and I appreciate it.
I do too.
It's just not a safe space for Drax. That's all.
It's not a safe space for me whenever I go out onto the battlefield, for that matter.
I mean, I give as good as I get in this stream.
Yeah. Let's go with
that. I mean,
I think you get more than you
not
give.
Wrong. We spent an entire stream digging on him about one comment he made about somebody not doing anything. I mean,
yeah. Yep.
For like 2 hours.
I feel like we're horribly unfair to him.
Reactor online.
Hi everyone. It's not unfair.
But that's what I like about it, I guess. It's the lack of balance.
All systems
Oh, let's see if I can actually do any damage. Why would you confess something like that to all those people you don't know, but you wouldn't say it to us?
Oh, the 2 to 8 guys.
The people who care the most about you.
I was ready for the dogging the boys comment.
Oh.
I'm following Drax.
That's a bad idea. I'm in an assault, man.
Well, it's better than following me, though, right? So it's not the worst. It's not the worst idea.
No, you actually are competent. You actually are competent in an assault. I am not.
I'm not competent in most assaults.
Yes,
just a few.
That was a compliment, Valen. I know it's hard to register. But that was a compliment.
I feel a little confused and
I don't know,
disoriented.
it still sounded a little weird. Kind of like you were insulting him. I'm just.
It's kind of like one of those backhanded compliments. Like you might suck in all the other weight classes, but you're actually competent at least in that. At least in 1 out of 5.
Exactly, you're better in an assault than me. You're at least competent in one. That's a backhanded compliment. You're saying.
Well, compliment. That's like at least competent. You at least come up to. You can pass the lowest bar. That's kind of a backhanded compliment. Like it'd be saying.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to Americans. Let me rephrase that. You are a god in an assault. I can't believe you haven't won awards for at least.
I have won awards.
Owning them.
I've won participation awards from
There's
Battle
a circle,
from
you guys. We gotta get
PGI.
somebody in there.
Well, an assault, man.
I have a participation Mechwarrior trophy.
Got hit with a Gauss rifle.
It says best Mechwarrior participator on the plaque. Or participant.
I can't believe we're going to lose this.
This is hilarious. I can't even get to the green spot.
Nah.
We don't have a single. Okay, somebody made it into the circle.
That was a close call.
Okay.
Just stay hidden, man. Just stay hidden.
Yeah, because I'm not going into the circle. I'm made out of paper.
Oh, this is laser pulse.
Ah! And now I'm stuck.
I'm in a SRM Marauder build, so this is not good for me at all.
Well, just wait for them to come to you.
They're coming to Golf 8. Careful, they're trying to push me from Sniper Hill, which they did, but yeah, they're coming. We could... I don't know, we should fall back. Not rotate.
Fall back? That's not the win key. Does he not know where the win key is?
Yeah, don't fall back. That's going to leave me alone.
If you're going to fall forward.
Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
Conflicting messages.
I was still saying fall. I was agreeing with him, just in an opposite way.
There's a Black Knight flanking off to the F line. There he is. Oh, and a Viper, too.
Target spotted.
Uh-oh, they are flanking around trying to get position.
They got snipers over there at Hotel India 8 has 2 snipers, 3 snipers.
Yeah, that's the people I need focused on, or they're gonna get...
I can't get a good beat on them. They're just pounding me.
All over the high ground on that 8 line.
Target spotted.
I can't poke my head out without getting shot at.
We could move around close in on them on the left if we want to sweep around.
Maybe some lights might be incoming in the India line. Cool also.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Okay, we got 4 moving in J8 coming our way. J-I-8. J and I-8.
E-I-E-I-O.
I don't want to be the guy that meets them when they get here, so I'm going to move. I'm going to fall back.
As long as Worm Skull... Ow! Dang it, stays where he's at. Okay, I'm tired of being on the...
Oh, come on! Oh! What the hell? Just this
So much for Fishy Ghost.
terrain. Bloody terrain.
Are you getting stuck?
Yeah.
You're in an
Don't
assault.
walk in alone. Check the minimap. Look what you're doing.
Yeah, he is.
You walk in one by one.
You have to pick your feet up, Drax. It's important.
I've been found.
Left torso critical damage.
They are flanking into I-9, a whole bunch of them. The NASCAR behind you guys.
For those of us that are on the hill. Oh, that's a... Nope. I don't want to put
Ouch.
that. Oh, and he put red smoke on my feet. Cool.
Critical damage. Left
Alpha.
arm destroyed.
I'm not going to be able to hold you here much longer
Destroyed.
if Mechs don't start dying.
Destroyed.
Guys, we need you to kind of maybe come in and battle.
Multiple enemies all over the map.
We need more people in and around the circle, guys. It's just 4 of us down here, and they're
Why did
swarming
they go
us.
at all? Why did they just stay at the edge of the circle and hold position here with the rest of the team? Because everybody's impatient in this game.
Acquired.
Nobody moved in. They can't cover the people actually sitting in the circle.
I think we were repositioning over to I-9.
Left torso
I've been pushed out of the circle.
Center
I got
torso
killed in the
critical
circle.
Damage. Right arm.
I got killed in the
Yeah,
circle.
multiples coming for me now. I'm all by myself.
I mean, it's great that we shouldn't have gone in, and it's great that he wants to stay out there, but we're losing anyway.
We would have lost on time if we hadn't shown up.
Yeah, that's right.
I just don't understand why he decided that we weren't going to go into the circle.
Target spotted.
We don't have any lights. They can just sit there.
And they're poking at us from a distance, so we're just getting attrition.
Yep. Drax, take your time. Don't rush in there. We're gonna...
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Yeah, somebody coming up behind you. Yeah. Hey, that's what happened to us too. Don't worry about it.
Target.
Almost that exact scenario.
New target acquired.
Which guy is that was wanting to stay out the edge the whole time?
Erickson is the one that's whining about it in chat right now.
Saren?
Eric something.
Oh, Eric Burtnick.
Right arm critical damage.
Yeah.
Well, he's alive. He's doing great.
Left leg critical damage. Left arm destroyed. Right arm critical damage.
Yeah. They just ran around the circle and picked us off one by one.
I just can't stand how slow assaults are to like.
Oh, I know.
Respond to anything.
You have to be really patient.
It's just so frustrating.
And you have to kind of guess where things are going to go. That's why I don't really get in any big true assaults very often, because it's just too slow. And sometimes I miss the whole battle. So if I can't get in something that's at least 64 kph, I don't bother. And nobody waits for the fat kids, really, it seems like.
No, they just go.
Yeah, they peel off as soon as match starts.
Thanks for the drop, guys.
Oh, that was ghastly. That was just ghastly.
How'd you do? 81, nice.
I mean, I'm in an assault, and this is what happens with me in assault. So
you showed up,
like
though.
It's not.
You showed up. Showing up.
At least you pushed through and tried to make for the objective. While literally the entire team, other than like the 4 of us minus you, because you were in assault, you couldn't make it there in time. But there was some random that joined us in the circle. Other than that, nobody else came in. It was just the 4 of us trying to fend off the entire team.
I was on the right-hand side originally, right, fighting the Black Knight and something else that was gousing me, right? It was all the 228 guys, they were all there just shooting at me. And at one point I got stuck when I repositioned to try and just move back after a shot, and I couldn't. And so they're all just looking at me going, do we waste him? I mean, he's our fellow unit. Do we just... Yeah, we waste him. So they just almost halved me. It was just like, oh, God.
And they're probably sitting there going, he looks kind of dazed and confused. Should we shoot him?
That's why Brian sort of said, you shouldn't just stand there, dude. I'm like, well, I don't think so.
Is he just lost or what?
It's crap.
Maybe he thinks he's playing a different game.
No, they know I'm terrible in assaults. Like they've literally, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but we literally were on mining one day, right?
Yeah.
And they just, like Brios was on our side or the other side, I can't remember. And I was with my 228 buddies, and they said, oh, Drax and assault. All right, everyone. And they said this to the whole team. We're going to kill everything before Drax gets to fire at anything. So the mission is we're just going to storm in, obliterate everything. So at the time Drax gets there, there's nothing
left to do.
And that's literally what happened, except I did get at least 21 damage on something at some point near the end.
Like a fire hydrant or something? You took out a fire hydrant?
Some medium. The last medium that was running around, I actually finally got my eyes on it, got to shot it. But literally I was in a direwolf, really slow direwolf because I didn't build it properly. And it was like every time I thought I was going to go somewhere to be mechs there weren't. Like they're just dead already. It's so frustrating. So that, I mean,
well, how fast does your mech go?
Oh, this one's 55, but that one, the direwolf I was in, was like a lot slower. I don't know, it's just terrible.
They go like 44. It's ridiculous. It's like if you look at them, they act like their feet are doing something, but you can't actually see them move.
They're out there moonwalking.
Yeah, kind of think they're going backwards.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, you would probably like some of the faster assaults that I run in, because I can't make the really slow ones work myself either.
No, I don't like it.
You should try the Warhawk. You'll fall in love.
No, I don't. I've already got
How heavy is a Warhawk?
I've got a lot of assaults. I got a lot of assaults because I mean to sell them and never look back, but I never sell them.
How heavy is a Warhawk?
How do you not?
How do I not? Because I'm terrible at assaults.
You don't have to be terrible at assaults. It's a choice, Drax. It's a choice.
We have Eric and Object Abuse on our team again.
Oh, good. Oh, well, Eric's obviously better than you guys are, Drax, because he's in 999, not that lowly 228 group.
Yeah, great.
Wait, isn't ranking supposed to go up a number, not down?
He's about.
I don't think Eric was a bad play. He wasn't making bad points in that last game.
No,
it's just like why
he's going to be disappointed in us again, I'm afraid, though.
Well, yes, Phelan, I said why
he was the one that came in on comms and was
I'm grateful you understand.
In.
Yeah.
You're just like there with a notebook going,
It's not a bad strategy to stay together and make them to come to you, but as soon as we lost one mech down there,
we
started.
No, what we should have done was gone to one side and pushed because we had the weight.
Yes. We didn't do that. And we should have gone in close action on those snipers instead of waiting just to be chewed at for a while.
Well, I'm in a sniper, so there's that. But
Well, sure, but I mean, our snipers don't have to move in, but some of our other guys should move in and.
No. If we'd gone bulk, including our snipers, right? It would have meant they were sharing armor.
Yeah.
We could have done it, but I still don't know how it would have turned out. I don't know in the future. I have no idea. Plus, I mean, this silly thing. So just.
You're moving so slow. I don't even recognize you against the rocks.
Whinge and whinge.
Well, I do that in assaults.
I can't seem to move this thing at all.
Whinge
You're moving pretty fast.
Well, this one's 61.9.
Yeah, that's trucking along. Wormskull shine a light in my eyes. I can't see. Thanks a lot, Wormskull. Don't you know anything about laser safety?
Apparently not.
Apparently not. He wants to like do a little lecture on the chalkboard.
Well, do you want the red lasers or do you want the yellow lasers at you?
I like the red lasers. I think they're prettier and more festive for Christmas.
So I learned about safety. You didn't get the yellow lasers or the blue lasers.
It's the green ones you really have to worry about.
Target spotted.
At least in real life.
Target spotted.
Echo 7. Incoming Echo 7 already. Big guys.
At least they're already moving into the circle and not just standing 3 ridges away.
And I'm missing my target.
Oh! Ow, Wormskull. Saw that.
Did Wormskull just shoot
They
you?
hit me. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Look how many lights we've got.
We've got so many lights, it's not funny.
Well, I mean, we've got a full lance of them, right?
Echo 7, Echo 7.
We're gonna need them.
Quick.
Strike online.
Go clockwise, guys. Don't go on the 8 line. Group up, go 7, and then go clockwise. Over the center.
A call has been made, people. G7.
Over the top platform. High ground.
I mean, the way I've seen this played successfully is we all group up on the back side of the hill and just wait for them to come to us. But
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to wait this time. I'm all for that.
Just hold it. Don't run. Take damage.
Don't run. Take damage.
Start running.
Alpha's in
Take
the
the first hit.
catapult.
He wanted to go over the top here. I'm going over the top.
I'll just wait here. That's alright with you guys.
Hellspawn in the trench.
Target spotted.
Go 6, go 7.
Shoot.
smoke on it?
Shut down.
Heat level critical. Enter
What are
torso.
we
I'm gonna
shooting
get
now?
toasted. I'm dead.
You're not with everybody.
He told us to go over here. Go over the top. Go over the top.
No.
Okay, I did.
Clockwise, not counterclockwise.
I didn't go counterclockwise.
Wormskull, there's
you
a.
did. You went right, not left.
Who's in my way? Just get out.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Good kill. Hold this, don't rotate.
Online.
I watched that one
New
melt.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
What's in front of you, Worm? Up in the hill, Hamburger Hill.
There's a couple things up there, but to get out of my range.
Don't
Walk
mess
back,
up.
walk
Come back.
Walk back.
Fuck, I'm cord now, so now I gotta stay back.
Yeah. There's like 3 of them there, so.
They're flanking right.
High ground, guys.
I can't do anything from here. I also don't want to move up.
Target acquired. Fuel at 25%. Target acquired.
spotted.
New target acquired.
We need better target calling.
I'm swinging around to the 8 side again.
Any target calling is better than no target calling, guys. If you got target, call it out. Hit R to
Acquired.
lock it up.
Target spotted.
UAV might be helpful.
New
GA.
target acquired.
Let's go, Stalker. I'm leaving that spot.
Target
It's
acquired.
bad. We need to move.
Where are we going?
Target
I'm going around
acquired.
the 8 side. Nobody went up to 7 side,
Fuel
really.
at 25%. New target acquired.
And I need to be able to shoot stuff. I can't stay in the front line. I'm cord.
All good. Yeah, all good.
We got guys sniping, but guys aren't boxing.
Oh, Dog's dead.
There's nobody.
Yeah, I was dead right away.
There's nobody. Yeah, you're right. There's just nobody boxing.
Right torso
UAC
destroyed.
20, Huntsman, Fox 8 low by himself, just shredded.
LRM destroyed.
We got a nice
For,
firing line of mechs over there. We're not really doing anything.
He's just right on the other side of this thing.
Affirmative.
Guys got a Hunchy and F8 that's coming around.
Why did you NASCAR, guys? Why is it so hard to just don't do it?
Got your back, Stalker.
We're reacting to what the enemy force did.
Fox hunts. Fox.
Enemy force rotated clockwise. We counter-rotated on them.
Focus Fox, please.
Oops, sorry.
Fox is down.
Didn't mean to shoot you there, Drax.
Somebody else pick another target. Who's that guy? Hit up.
If you have strike, Fox 7.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Charlie Stalker.
New target acquired.
Push in on Charlie.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down too.
Yeah, I gotta,
Target spotted.
I don't know, figure out how to play this rifleman, I guess.
I'm in too aggressive a mode to play these mad dogs.
Bravo up top.
I can't keep on being here.
Hit R on that Timberwolf. I'll call him out. Is Charlie still alive up top?
Heat level critical.
You tore something off.
Marauder up top.
Critical damage.
No letter.
Critical damage.
Couldn't keep on thinking that was wrong. Well, I actually did some damage.
Guys, please hit R and I can try to call targets.
Target acquired. Right leg critical damage.
Nobody's hitting R.
Mech is doing some work. Wow.
New target acquired. New target
I have to
acquired.
keep this build in mind.
New target.
Yeah, this is...
Hey, Wyvern.
Thanks for the drop, guys. Hey, Pepper.
The enemy is victorious.
Wait, tier 1 is hopeless. What? Are we in tier 1? Is that why we're getting trounced now?
No, we didn't play well. That's why we got trounced on that. We could have definitely... They weren't amazing. We could have beat them. We weren't coordinated or
I mean,
doing
I
anything
think there was
together.
a weight difference, to be honest with you. Like,
I played horrible. I listened to the call, which is good, but they had those snipers over on the hill, and they cored me out right away. So the rest of the match, I couldn't do much.
you walked forward, and I was like, "Don't do it," and then you kind of just took 2 steps too forward, and suddenly there was like
Lonely
3
Roan
mechs
said
shooting
hello,
you
and I said hi also.
instead of that one.
Yeah, I was trying to. There was like 4 or 5 of them right around to the right, and I was trying to see where they're at, if they backed out or if they're still there.
Yeah.
But it was too late.
It's too late, baby. Now
No,
it's
what
too
I'm
late.
hearing is it's Drax's fault. Alright.
Yeah. Actually,
Gotta be
partway
a
through the
faster
match,
shot
I
clock.
realized it was Drax's fault. I just didn't want to say something in the match to, you know, ruin the concentration effect. So Sniper is also Ronin, which is also Leisurely, which is also Wintendo.
Just to make it more confusing for you, Pippa.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. Say,
I am a man of many pseudonyms.
Sounds like you need some long, detailed counseling sessions with our channel psychologist.
I'm just trying to keep people guessing, you know, to keep my identity safe.
How long have you had these
Phobias?
Don't worry about it.
These
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
These machinations.
Yeah. What age did you start to develop these different personalities? That you...
Well, I'm guessing some of them came at other ages than others.
Well, it all started in high school, see? So.
Oh,
but that's
high
all
school.
the information you're getting out of me.
That's all right. I can charge you for that. All right.
Hellbringer ready up, please?
Bill.
This is my last drop. That was my last drop, but I was killed so quickly I couldn't bear to.
Shoot, I didn't realize it was already.
I know, it's gotten late. It's so actually Drax is not, he is our channel Ghostlands resident psychologist. He's not licensed as a psychologist.
Unlicensed.
He's not trained as a psychologist, but he's the closest we got, so we just kind of take advantage of that.
I did do a degree in it, but I'm not a psychologist.
I mean,
I'm becoming
we understand you drew it in crayon. We're not going to judge you. It's fine.
I think you've got the psycho part down, right? You're partway there.
Right? You think I'm psycho?
No, I think you understand. You've got the psycho part of psychologist. You've got that under control. You understand that.
Okay. Because I was full ballistic.
So you're partway there.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
the ologist bit that's.
It's the ologist part you haven't quite tamed. Yeah.
And I fear it's the ological.
Yeah, I fear that you're balanced on a razor edge between the codic and the logical. You haven't really decided if it's going to be the codic or the logical.
It's just the logical part that I didn't get.
Yeah, but you'll get there eventually, maybe, unless you go for the psycho.
Is it like when I stop joining in on streaming, which would be a logical thing to do?
That would be the logical thing to do.
I think that would be the illogical thing to do, because then it would give me nothing to do.
Oh, that's sad. I can't let you down.
Exactly, see?
The very sensual dance in between offense and commendation.
Yeah, that's it, Pepper.
And we ride this dance every night.
Yeah, it's like riding that bull that you keep falling off.
They may ride it, but I get to drown in it because they've got their hands on my head pushing me down the whole time. But suffocating with
nonetheless, we are lifeguards in a sense.
Well, I refute your license.
The lifeguards that hold his head underwater.
Well, because we're
I want to make a complaint with the supervisors.
We're teaching him to hold his. We're teaching him breath control for one, and panic management.
Can I sue the pool that hides you?
Wait.
And if we don't push down on him to raise us up out of the water, how will we save other people from drowning?
Drax, you want to make a complaint to the supervisor, correct?
Sure.
Oh, good. Okay, so
that's delusional.
Supervisor Valen. This is Supervisor Valen. What would be your complaint?
Is this going to be a Supervisor Vader situation?
Supervisor.
I mean, I'm trying to be family friendly here, but let's see. How can I? I feel like lifesavers should be saving your life, not holding you down in the water.
Isn't that contextual, though? Don't you feel like that's
okay?
Situational.
Drax. If you don't know what it feels like to drown a little, how do you know what it feels like when you're better?
And how do you help people that are going through that similar sort of circumstances?
Oh, you're saying I'm like the dummy, where you're gonna have to like drown and then resuscitate, and then drown and then resuscitate.
Hellbringer just made a really bad life choice.
What?
Thank you.
I said we didn't say it, but you did. So those are your words, not ours.
I think the thing about psychotherapy is you get the subject to you help them draw out what's already inside, so they can see it in the light of day and deal with it honestly.
I've got about 2 liters of water in my lungs right now. If you guys could do some resuscitation, that would be great.
So maybe drawing out isn't correct. Maybe dribble out or spit up.
Did he just say I have 2 lungs in my cup of water?
No, he said 2 liters of water in my lungs. Yeah, you might have misheard that.
Oh, that's the problem. You guys are deaf. I get it.
No, my brain has a problem translating. It's okay.
Yeah, we only deal in freedom units, not Imperials.
Oh, freedom units.
No, that's metric. Hold on. They're metric. We're Imperial.
You know what's odd though? You know, in all the frustrations that Drax is experiencing right now, feeling ganged up on and stuff, he's not thankful that we allowed him to get into a swimming suit before he got in the water. You'd think he'd want to embrace the good things and hang on to the positive things. It's another lesson to learn.
And
I mean,
yes,
I don't think
I know,
he was prepared for his swimming lesson. He was not prepared for the methods of said swimming lesson.
This is true.
Well, I think
No
he
one
was
ever
prepared for the swimming lesson, but not prepared for the life lesson.
Reactor online.
Because we go deeper here.
The
We go
shortening
much
of life lessons.
deeper, and we take those with us deeper.
All systems nominal.
Just feel like my trust has been betrayed. That's all. Nothing
Wait.
much.
You
Well,
trusted us?
I was just about to ask.
Well, you said lifesaver. I mean,
There's your first.
Oh my
mistake.
gosh. Lifesaver is a candy you put in your mouth, Drax. What were you thinking?
yeah, I got that confused.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your bad, not ours.
It's funny how one little, misperception can get you down a whole life path you weren't expecting.
Yeah, that's
Like
great.
psychology.
Take that to your counseling class and smoke it.
Just got to choose my friends more wisely. Clearly.
Okay, hold on. We all know that you're too lazy to actually do that.
To choose your friends more wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a member of Dark Marauder stream, of course.
Is it
would
that he's too
require effort.
lazy, or that it's just too depressing to try to do it?
Is
A little bit of both.
it
Yeah.
for being a member of this stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this stream would, honestly, this stream would not be the same without you.
I know you wouldn't be watching a drowning person. I get it.
But in the midst of that, I want you to know we're watching carefully.
Jeez.
And placing bets on how long you'll last.
That's. Hey, look, if there's money involved, I'm all for it. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, now suddenly it's okay.
Can
Well,
I
in that
play
case,
some bets? Can we
hold
rig it?
on for another 2 minutes, and I'm okay. I'll be in the good.
I think you can be
Oh, we got
assured.
bets for how long?
You can be assured that it's rigged. There's no question there.
Something goused me in the center.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh, it's on the island.
Yeah. There's a couple of stealth guys on the island. I swear every time I play this map.
Did the bad thing and shut down here.
Don't do that. But, so I have to say, Drax, as much as we harangue you, you do take it in good stride. So,
Yeah,
we do appreciate that.
You do swimmingly.
I mean, sure.
Target spotted.
All right, I gotta kill something here. Is there stuff up on top we can shoot? If I climb up here? I know I shouldn't do that. There's somebody sniping clear over on the island. Do I care about him yet? No. Ooh, an urban mech.
Target spotted.
It's a shadow cat sniping on the other end. Up on the island. He apparently doesn't like me now that I've found him.
Kirby is one touch in the rear anyway.
Alright, I'm moving. Their teammates suck. I'm getting more damage from them in the back than the enemies.
On our team?
I would love to get good shots in, but unfortunately I've got two guys in front of me keeps on just moving.
Yeah, those two are the ones that take my back.
Oh, I'm trying to climb up this little hill here. I just can't. There we
There's
go.
a jag in front of you somewhere.
I'm just waiting for
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Target spotted.
If you hit R on him, Dark, I can lock onto him.
Sorry,
You're right,
I was just
man.
trying to
Sorry,
focus
to your
on
left
his
as soon as you walk out.
canopy there.
New target acquired.
He jumped down, I think. There's nobody up here. I'm taking over the top.
I got your back.
He's by himself.
New target acquired.
It's Juliet.
Alright. I'm swinging left. Push him out to the right.
Target spotted.
Hey man, behind you. Worm behind us.
I don't want to go to the right because there's a sniper here I can get shot by.
Destroyed.
He dropped? Okay.
Is it alive or is it dead?
I don't know now.
Yeah.
No, he's alive.
The Ebon Jag we were chasing, he dropped down to the bottom, but there's something right
He's
there.
dead now.
Okay.
Behind you, Drek, or, Dark. Over here, follow me.
Oh. Down below. Oh, I see him.
Target spotted.
Yeah,
Do we want to come in down the ramp behind them?
I don't know where they are, so I would.
They're down. There's some down below. I'm gonna go check it out.
No, they're all dead now.
Oh.
Everything below is dead now.
Oh, you guys have been killing things while we've been goofing off. I see. I see how you're playing.
Guys out on the island there.
Is there nothing up top?
Right up, missing island.
Target acquired.
We're clear on top.
So, somebody killed him. I thought I got him, but nope.
Well, they got somebody in the circle.
There's 3 on island or 2 on island.
There's an incubus that was playing with us that dropped into the bottom. So that might be why, or what. Oh, hi.
They gotta be in D5 area.
There's a shadow cat running away.
Destroyed.
Arctic wolf, sorry.
There's 2, 1 in D4. Is that Assault dead?
Is the Assault dead?
Yeah.
Target acquired.
There's the shadow cat.
2.
Okay.
Good game, guys.
Target
I
spotted.
don't really feel like I did a lot.
Me either.
Oh, we didn't kill that guy. How did we win? Oh, we captured.
I tell you what, Wormskull put in when we were down below. When you went out, I was like facing that Mad Dog or whatever it was, and yeah, we couldn't work out if it was alive or dead. But there were 3 mechs shooting into you, dude, and I think you killed them all.
Oh, I got 2
This
kills.
cougar is mean. 3 heavy mediums and AC-10, Ultra AC-10.
It's a good spread.
With ECM or something like that out too.
Actually, they out damaged us, didn't they?
Oh, was that you in the cougar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did they out damage us?
Well, it's pretty even actually. There's only a couple of mech. Like there's one mech that did 800 on our
Yeah,
side.
861.
Kind of did that low 200 to 300.
We got 4 kills
whereas,
just from our lance. That's nice.
Yeah.
Lots of assists.
Ebon Jag that you and I were picking on for a minute before he jumped down ended up doing 91 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Yes, Reverend Pepper, it is the horrible puns. It is.
Sometimes, most of the time, we're just unbearable.
Borderline drown. It was imaginary drowning. It wasn't a real drowning. This was only an experiment to stretch someone's resistance to drowning. Because now that he's come out of it, he'll know that he might survive next time in a real life situation, and he'll keep his cool. That's how you train Navy SEALs. Actually, it's kind of the same thing, or maybe it's how you just train SEALs. I'm not really sure. Not an expert on that.
Yeah, it's one of the two.
Don't you club seals?
You can club baby seals, but it's not considered politically, friendly, or humanitarian, or nice. Have you ever felt baby seal pelt? Their fur it's so soft. It feels like there's nothing there. It feels like there's water. Like if you put your hand in a bucket of lukewarm water, just so that it's halfway up the width, the size of your fingers, and you can just barely feel water moving around your fingers. That's what a baby seal pelt feels like when you move it back and forth across the fur. It's that soft. It's really amazing. Makes you really understand why people would club a seal in the head.
Rather well. I'm kind of worried now. It sounds like you've got experience.
I have felt a baby seal
wants me
pelt.
To club you.
I've felt a baby seal pelt. It was amazing.
That was your takeaway?
It was the softest thing I've ever felt. It's not, Phelan, that's not at all what I was saying. I was just saying that baby seal pelts are soft, and Drax is soft. Inside there's a soft, gentle, kind heart.
See, I think he wants me to club you. I think he wants me to pelt out of your emotions.
Is that like a murder defense? No, he wanted me to do it.
He wanted me to do it. It was a mercy clubbing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so it was established during the Hague, not the Hague, but the
Someone looked up. What?
the World War II criminal trials.
Nuremberg
cannot
trials.
say, thank you, the Nuremberg trials. You cannot say, well, I was ordered to do it.
Yeah.
So
No, he's not using that argument. He's not using the argument I was ordered to. He's using the argument I asked him to do it.
Yeah. Wow.
So this is a hit then. That's what,
No, it's like suicide by cop.
Drax is asking for a mercy putting down.
Mercy
Let me
clubbing.
be clear. I am not, and I'm concerned that that's your takeaway.
I think, Drax, it's fair to say that verbally, on the outside, you're saying no, but subliminally, it sounds like yes.
I like how you guys enable this conversation. It's great.
Just remember, if you are no longer able to be conscious, your side of the argument does not matter.
Wow.
Okay, Doug, I have to say it. It's not family friendly, but I have to say it.
Yeah.
Can you be my rape lawyer?
Hey, what?
Yeah.
What kind of defense is that?
Yeah,
Your Honor, she was unconscious at the time, therefore it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to come to your defense.
Your emotions into a seal pelt, okay?
I feel like even though I'm not qualified to be your lawyer, I'm happy to be your lawyer, and the defense rests.
Thank you.
I'm never I'm never stepping foot in America. You can count on that. Forget that barbecue. That's unsafe for me. Hey,
wait.
I'd like up when I have this meeting.
I would like to call. I'd like to call for a mistrial, actually, so we can do this again on another occasion.
He is not wanting to actually eat you.
No.
He just wants to turn your emotions into
No, I'm clear. He wants to fatten. You guys want to fatten me up in this barbecue we're going to have at dark one day, or
I can hardly wait.
Wolf's place one day, and it's
well,
I'm going to be drowned in the lake or drowned in his sauna cabin. That's what's going to happen to me. Some kind of Celtic sacrifice.
How do you drown in a sauna?
Drowned in a what did he have? Sorry, not a sauna. Spa.
Hot tub.
He's got a spa.
Jacuzzi, hot tub.
Hot tub.
Yeah.
Hot tub, yeah.
Rest in barbecue.
If it was warm enough, you could boil seal in that, I would imagine.
Hey, Dirk, give me lead in game.
All right.
There's just so much wrong with that conversation.
All of it's wrong. All of it's very wrong.
Can't help you all. And you're an ex-pastor. You're an ex-pastor having this kind of a conversation.
But I'm not advocating for whatever it is Valen's advocating for, and I'm willing to be your defense in this matter.
Somehow I don't feel safe, given the earlier statements.
Well, maybe it's because I have no experience and I don't know law. That could be the reason, but it's not.
So what you're saying is, you know the law as much as you know how to pilot a mech. I get it.
It's very similar to that, and so it's going to be a dangerous.
Really puts you at a defense, at a difference, because
I'm just hopping in a light running away. Yeah.
It's just like when you'll recognize the same tactics in front of a jury when I run back and forth in front of them, then trip and fall down, as you see on the battlefield. Hopefully, it'll be effective there, more so than it is on the battlefield.
Valen, it scares me that you say you know a little bit of law and yet still said, "Don't worry, he's unconscious. It doesn't count." Just.
Hey, it could be a defense. I'm just saying. And I never said what kind of law I practice. I practice lawful evil.
Oh, yeah.
See you later.
All right, I got to go to bed because I'm going to have nightmares now, thanks to you guys, as I'm sure Drax will. So thanks everybody for hanging out and dropping, and everybody in chat, thanks so much. And until next time, this has been Ghostlance, and I'm off to bed, hopefully for sweet dreams of baby seals.
Bye.
Later, guys.
Rest and barbecue all. We got to find a way to get everybody here for a barbecue. We would not eat you, Drax. We would honor you.
We left already.
Good night, Hellbreaker. Good to see you. Good night, Valen.
Later.